Today we're back on Minecraft, and today we are doing a satisfying build challenge. So pretty much each of us have to build the most satisfying thing you can, and whoever's build is the most satisfying looking wins.
Hold on, what are we defining as satisfying?
Yeah, I know a lot of satisfying things. Can I make a sausage factory that just like prints sausages for me?
I mean, if you can make it look satisfying. Okay, the definition of satisfying for this is gonna be anything that looks visually appealing. Yeah, it needs to look visually appealing so it looks cool and looks nice to the eyes. And yeah, that's pretty much the only requirements.
Okay, well, I already know exactly what I'm building. You guys are gonna get destroyed.
There's so many satisfying things that we can build.
Yeah, no, there really is. But all right, I guess if everyone knows what they're doing, everyone's running off to their own area. I guess I'll do the same. And where should I build my satisfying thing? Oh, I think I know exactly where I can build it. Okay, now Baby Dash is right. There is a lot of different satisfying things that you can build in Minecraft. I could do something with like armor stands. I could do something with drip stones. I could build something with pistons. There's a lot of possibilities. But there's one idea that I have in mind that I think will be way more satisfying than everything else. Let me show you what I mean. We're gonna have to go to the beach. And oh, hold on. While we're on the way to the beach, we can test out the idea inside of this fountain over here. Now, inside of Minecraft, as we all already know, if you grab soul sand, you can add bubbles to water. So look, if oh wait, hold on. I need to make all of these water blocks full water blocks. So if I put soul sand here and then 2 full water blocks up here, boom. Now we got bubbles that make us go up. Now, what we can also do with this is if we grab a piece of sand or any block that is affected by gravity, like this normal piece of sand right over here, if we drop it on, look at that. It bounces on the water and it's just going to keep bouncing forever. In order to get rid of it, I think we're just going to need to like put a block underneath it. There we go. Now it converted to a normal block. So what I'm thinking I do is what if I create like an epic display, like a fireworks display of this inside of the ocean? Wouldn't that be sick? I think that'd be really cool. I knew that I wanted to do something with falling blocks, but this ocean idea was a brand new idea and I think it's going to be really sick. So in order to do this, I guess let's go out over here and we're gonna need to grab a magic wand so we can do some commands. First things first, let's select this position here and let's set it to 0 and then let's stack it down like 20 times and then let's go all the way down here, select this position, and then while looking this way, let's do / stack 50. So now we've got like a long hollow channel that just goes throughout the entire water. Let's do / stack 100. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a lot of space here. All right, next up, let's go down here and we need to fill the bottom of this thing with soul sand. Let's select it and then let's do / stack 100 again. And another thing that we also got to do is let's fill this entire area up because right now there's no bubbles here because these aren't water source blocks. What we need to do is go all the way here and do / set water. And okay, perfect. Now we've got bubbles coming along the entire thing. And oh, this is perfect. You can't even see the bubbles from out here. Let's go ahead and stack this 100 times. And all right, now we have got a lot of bubbles and you can't even see the little slit in the land when you're standing out over here. All right, but anyways, next up, it's time to add the falling blocks. Now, here's what I'm thinking we do. What we need to do is have some command blocks. Yeah, we're getting command blocks involved. That's how you know it's going to be really satisfying. Oh, the bubbles are pushing me up. Let's go over here and let's go underneath the soul sand. It's going to make it a lot easier if we can go underneath. Let's put some trapdoors here just so that we have easy access to this. We can literally have like a little maintenance room down here. Yeah, that's going to make this a lot easier. Let's clear ourselves out a little bit of space and then I wonder if we can just do / stack 100. Is this good? Oh yeah, this is more than enough room. Perfect. So now that we've got all of this set up, let's grab ourselves a command block. So let's do /give - command block. And we need to put a command block down under each one of these soul sands. But before we do that, we need to write a quick command. Now the command is going to be /summon squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line. And then, I don't know, 50 over here. And what we're going to do is summon in a, hold on. Why isn't the command working? Oh, we need to choose the thing that we're summoning first and then put the numbers down. Okay, we need to summon in a falling block. That's what the falling block is called. It's just called falling _ block. And then if we paste the numbers over here, now we should have a working command block. Why did I set it to repeat? We just need it to be a normal command block. There we go. So now that we've got the command all loaded in, if I go here and hold on, we should make ourselves a little bit of a better hole to enter and exit this place from. There we go. All right, this looks good. So now if I press this button and go up over here, we should have, is it summoned? Okay, why in the world did it not summon? Let's go down here and do a little bit of testing. So yeah, /summon falling block, squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line. It should work. Let's try going over here and running the command manually. So if I go here, I'm just going to do it on the surface so it'll be easier to see. If I run this command, then yeah, look, it indeed summons a block and then the block goes bouncing. So that's exactly what I'm hoping it would do. Okay, let's kill this block. Okay, but my question now is, why did the command block system not work? Should have worked. It's all good to go. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe I just didn't see it. Let me grab a couple of repeaters, and if we put repeaters down like this, then we'll have a little bit of a delay before the command block actually goes off. All right, here we go. I just pressed it. Now we gotta go. Oh, okay, it already went off. We missed it. But wait, it should have spawned. Why is it not spawning? Let's try grabbing this command block and putting it somewhere up here on the surface. So if I activate the command block up here, it still does nothing. So that means that there's a problem with our command. Oh, okay, I found the problem. It works now. I literally had a space at the end of the command. That was the only problem. If I delete the space, it works. If I have a space there, then the entire command fails. Are you serious? In all of my time playing Minecraft, I did not know that was a thing. All right, great. Well, now that we've solved the command block problem, let's go back down over here and let's just remove the space from this command, from the end of the command, and let's test it again. And now, yes, look at that. So the sand is there. This is great. Now that we've got the command block working, you might be wondering, this looks satisfying, but it doesn't look that satisfying. How are we going to make it more satisfying? Well, let me show you what I got in mind. Let's go ahead and / stack this command block just one time forward, and then let's put some repeaters here, and then behind the repeaters, let's have an observer that needs to be facing like this, and then behind the observers, let's have another line of observers like this, and I think you know where I'm going with this. Let's select all of this, and let's do / stack 50, because we got two things selected here, and oh my goodness, I can feel the lag.
What the? Is it just me or is it lagging?
Hold on 1 second. I gotta do a command real quick. /kill. Oh my goodness, I did not think it was gonna lag this bad. It doesn't lag this bad in the videos. I've seen videos of other people doing this.
Okay, I'm fine now.
I'm not. I'm trying to shoot a firework and it doesn't even work.
Wait, this might be my fault. There we go. I finally typed out the command. /kill type equal falling block. No entity found. Wait, did it work? I think we killed all the falling blocks. It's not lagging anymore. Oh my goodness. I did not expect that to lag so hard. Maybe having this many falling blocks was not the greatest idea. Oh my goodness. What happened over here? What have I done? Wait, I don't even know what happened here. All right. I need to try that again, but I need to be here when the falling blocks summon. We should only be summoning 100 falling blocks. I think the reason that it summoned so many last time is because the observers, they were like still spawning in, and they were just doing some stuff that was no good. Yeah, now if we run it again, it should summon only 100 of them. Let's break all of these. If this lags, then it shouldn't even be a problem, because I have an idea for how we can fix it. All right, now let's go back over here. I don't think there's really any way that we can add a delay on this. Oh, actually there is. Let me select this. Let's go up, and if I just move that block 1 block forward, then it'll activate everything. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. First test version 1 of this thingy. Let's do / move to move that stone block in front of the observer, and now that is quite satisfying. Dude, look at that. It's like a wave. Oh my goodness. It actually looks like a wave in Minecraft, and it's not even lagging. That's the best part. The only reason it lagged was because earlier it I think it was being weird earlier. Can I walk over this? Wait, oh wait, you can't walk over it. Oh, dude, this could be such a good method of making a trap. Just have like a bunch of sand here. It's like starting to bounce around now, but earlier it wasn't even bouncing around this much. Oh, and now it's getting deleted. That's pretty satisfying as well, I do have to say. Oh my goodness. All right, that's perfect. That is actually perfect. I want to make this cooler though. I think there's actually a way that we can make it cooler. So sand is cool and all that, but I'm pretty sure there's a way that we can make the falling block be anything. Okay, here, I just added this thing to the end of the command. Block state name diamond block. This should make it so that the block that falls is a diamond block. I think this will work. I don't know if this command will only work with like blocks that are meant to fall, or if it'll just work with any block in the game, but we're gonna find out, I guess. Oh, I keep stacking this too much. All right, moment of truth though. Let's see if this will work. Let me go here, and I'm just gonna quickly, I'll just select this stone. Actually, I'll put sand here, and then I'm just gonna move that forward to update the observer. All right, now let's go out over here. Dude, if this works, this is gonna be so cool. If this works, wait, that's gonna open so many possibilities. We can have like a rainbow pattern. Let's do / stack, or no, / move. Oh my goodness, wait, it actually works. That's so sick. Oh, we're spawning in like extra blocks though. I see. Okay, we do have a bit of a problem, but that looks so cool. We're spawning in more blocks than we need to, but yeah, this is insane. This is actually insane. So I think the reason we're spawning in like more blocks than we need to is because down over here, whenever one of these repeaters is going into a command block, it's not only powering this command block, it's also powering the one next to it. So I think if we just get rid of the repeaters, then it should fix that. Let's just get rid of all the repeaters by moving the command blocks in one block like that. And now they're just directly hooked up to the observers. Now I think it should work. Let's try going up and then activating it one more time to test. And then I've got some cool ideas for what we can do. All right, let's / move this. And what? It's still happening? How do we fix this? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is yikes. When we move those command blocks, now the diamonds are falling here. Wait, this is bad. This looks really, really bad. Wait, let's just do / replace near 50 diamond block air. There we go. All right, now it's looking back to being normal. I guess what we'll need to do is, oh gosh, this is gonna cause some lag again, isn't it? Wait, actually, I can fix the lag. Let's go here, paste in the /kill at E type equal falling item command, and let's just make it always repeating. And now let's select this entire setup and move it once this way so that it's aligned with the sandstone. And since we have that kill all falling thingy command block, everything should be good. The whole machine is off. Is there any weird stuff going on up here? Nope, everything looks good. Okay, great. So now in order to make this like even more satisfying, in order to step this up a level, let's make it rainbow. Right now it's also 2D. We only have like one wave. We can make it 3D later on. Wait, can we make it 3D? How's that gonna work? Oh my goodness, wait, I'm a genius. Let me grab a magic wand. I have an idea. I already had a magic wand. I guess I'm, oh, wow, a big genius over here. I have an idea. We can make this even cooler. We can make it 3D, and there's a really easy way to do that. Let's just get rid of all these observers here because we're gonna need to do another method of observing. First though, before we add the observers back, let me grab some concrete. So we need all the colors of the rainbow. The colors of the rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Oh, that's not even that many colors. Let's put these above each one of these command blocks just so that we know which command block is which color. And then over here, let's change diamond block to red concrete. Oh yeah, I think you probably know where I'm going with this. Let's just test this out though. Does this work? Oh, we gotta turn this off. There we go. All right, is it gonna summon a red concrete? Yep, it is indeed summoning a red concrete. All right, great. Now let's go here and we just need to replace all of these with the corresponding concrete blocks. So let's do orange concrete here. Oh man, there's no like auto correct. I have to like type it all correctly.
So, what are you guys building for your satisfying build?
I'm not telling you. My idea is insane. I don't think any of you guys would be able to replicate it actually.
I'm building something pretty special too. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really, really cool. And I'm surprised that it actually works.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Do any of your guys' things involve redstone by any chance?
Nope, no redstone at all.
I mean, mine involves command blocks.
Oh, mine also involves some command blocks. I'm curious to see what you come up with. All right, but anyways, I think we got all this working. Let me press all of these buttons to just test the colors out. And we should have all of the colors of the rainbow now. Oh my goodness, look at that. So rainbow. Let's head back down here now. And in order to stack this, we're just gonna select it all. Let me grab the magic wand again. Let's select this position and then this position. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So 100 divided by 6. That's like, I don't know how many. So we'll just do / stack 5. 100 divided by 6. Wait, am I low IQ for not knowing that off the top of my head? 100 divided by 5 is 20. So 100 divided by 6 means that it has to be, it's not gonna be a clean number. It's gonna be, it's gonna be like some sort of weird number. It won't be clean. Wait, I have to double check that just for my own sanity. 100 divided by 6. Yep, it's 16.66666. I was right. It is not a clean number. But anyways, we've got all of this rainbow stuff. Now, the next thing that we need to do is put down the observers. Now, the reason I got rid of the observers earlier is because I came up with a much better idea of where to put them. If we put the observers on the side of the command blocks, then we're never going to be able to extend this whole contraption to be bigger and longer. But if we have the observers underneath the command blocks, then we can do some stuff. While we're playing around with the observers, we should probably go here and turn off this command block. Let me just set it to, yeah, needs redstone, so it's not going to be on. Alrighty, now let's go down here, select this / stack. I think 99 will just get it perfect. Okay, I got 2 extra blocks. Let's select the entire thing, move it up once, and okay, all of this is looking good. Now let's make this room bigger. Why is there water spilling out here? Water, get, no one invited you. Let me select this position and then this other position up here. How big should we make this thing is the question. We don't want to make it too big because then that's definitely going to cause lag. Let's stack this like, I don't know, 50? Yeah, sure. We can just have a big room. Why not? A big room will make this easier to work with. And then, oh, another thing that we need to do, we also got to go up and we got to stack the soul sand. That's really important. Let's select that and then let's go all the way up in the other corner. And we got to select the soul sand here and then fill it up with water again. And then we can just do / stack, I don't know, like 6. Yeah, this should be enough. I don't want to spawn too many because then it's definitely going to lag. All right, now let's go down here. Let's select this entire setup that we've got. Oh my goodness, I can feel the lag. I haven't even started yet. Let's stack this. Okay, that looks good. One thing actually, it would be cooler if we like, let me undo this. Let's stack it one time. It would be cooler if we just like shift the color by 1 each time. So let's select all this / move. So that way the color is like, yeah, it's going to be like offset, like a nice little pattern. Actually, wait, what am I doing? We should just, we should select all of this, stack it all the way to the end first like this. And then one by one, we can start offsetting them. So let's go ahead and offset this one. There we go. Oh, look at this. You can kind of see it like doing the pattern. We're going to be doing a lot of running around from here to over here on this other side, but it's going to be so worth it at the end. I think the next one we need to do is this one over here. Let's move this 3 times. There we go. And then we got to do this one over here. Let's / move this 4 times. We'll fill in all of this empty space in a moment. All right, let's move this one 5 times. And there we go. Now everything is perfect. Let's cut off all of the extra command blocks that we added over here when we were moving them. There we go. And now we just got to put back the extra pieces over here. And I think we should be good to go. Actually, we don't even need the extra pieces here. That's fine. What we need to do though is we need to hook up all of these observers together. And that should be pretty easy to do. Let's just have a line of observers like this. Let's / stack it 98 times this time because I don't want to have any extra blocks at the end. Hopefully I got the number right. Oh my goodness, we went 1 extra. Okay, but now let's select this, stack it 6 times this way. Oh my goodness, the lag is insane. Wait, did I not turn this? Oh my goodness, I thought I turned this off. Did I not turn off or turn it on? Wait, is this thing on or off?
Oh no, I'm starting to lag again. Why is everything frozen?
Can someone kill all items, please? Or killing blocks, falling blocks?
Wait a second, you're using falling blocks. Interesting. I'm kind of doing the same.
Wait, you're using falling blocks as well?
Yeah, but I'm using a very specific block.
I'm still lagging. Wait, and can you run the command again?
Yeah, I'm still lagging as well.
There we go. It's all good now. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness. I had this thing off. I need to have this be always active whenever I'm doing experimental stuff. Let's break these things here. There we go. And now the entire thing. Or wait, why did I break that? That was a bad idea. Let me stack this once more. There we go. Now let's go here. Put some observers to connect all of these observers together. We can even put a couple more observers down here because who doesn't like observers? And now finally the machine is ready to go. Actually, I want one more observer here. I really like observers. They're pretty cool. All right. So now that we've got this all set up, let's put down 2 levers over here. So this lever is going to be the disarm switch. Yeah, let me grab a sign and some glow squid ink to make it very clear what this is. Arm switch. Whenever this lever is off, then the machine is armed. Actually, I guess I should name it the disarm switch because whenever it's on, it's like that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Let me grab some glow squid ink again. I deleted my old one. I'm really going all out on this thing. I'm making this thing look like the beautiful. So that's the disarm switch. And then this switch over here, this doesn't have to be a switch. This has to be actually, no, it has to be a switch. This will be the activate. And okay, I think everything should work. We actually don't need a thing here because we don't need to know the status of that lever. All right, but now if I flick this lever, then everything should be activated. Oh my goodness, look at all the bubbles. So in order to activate this, you have to turn off the disarm thing and then you have to activate this. One thing though, I kind of want to add some delay so that I can actually go up and see what's going on. Yeah, we can do that easily. Let's just have some redstone and a repeater, and we can just have like a ton of space over here for a big delay. So this will come down like this. There will be a bunch of repeaters here to give me enough time to go away. I think this should be a nice amount of repeaters. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized the repeaters are gonna have a problem. Observers, they output a redstone signal whenever they notice a change. They're gonna notice 2 changes. The repeater is gonna turn on and off. So to prevent that, I mean, could just have one of these here. Yeah, this should work. So pretty much the observer is gonna go here, power this, and then something's gonna happen and it's gonna work. If you understand this, then you probably know what's gonna happen. All right, well, I think we should do a test. Let's go ahead and press or flick the disarm switch. Everything is good. Nothing is lagging. Now let's flick this 1 time and let's go up over here and moment of truth. Please do not crash the game. I hope it's working. Oh my goodness, it's going. Dude, it's not even laggy. This is working so good. Guys, I think you guys lose the challenge.
I'm not sure about that. My thing is really, really satisfying. This is awesome.
Yeah. Well, I think my thing is even more satisfying. Okay, the only thing I have to add now is like a good area to view this from because this is insane. Let me grab a magic wand and let's go here. And I just want to build a staircase made out of glass. Let's go ahead and just put together like a simple staircase over here and then select this position and this other position. And I want to be able to view this whole thing from like high up in the sky because viewing it from down here is not going to be nearly as cool. Let's just stack this staircase up a little bit so that we can get a good view. And okay, wait, no, we need to go higher. All right, this should be high enough. Let's stack this a couple of times and then stack it a couple times this way and a couple times this way. And okay, I think the contraption is done and ready to go. Are you guys done yet?
Yeah, I'm done. This looks sick.
All right, great. Well, in that case, I think we should be good to go in a moment. Oh, also, let me add another command block here. And this one is just going to say kill at E type equal item. That way, whenever we turn the disarm switch on, it'll kill all the floating items up up here that just dropped. Yeah, so now there's no like random items just laying around.
And okay, my build is done as well.
Great. Well, whose satisfying build should we look at first?
We should look at mine. You guys aren't even gonna have a chance against this. It's so weird looking.
All right. Well, where are you at?
Meet me next to the haunted mansion. That's where I built my cool thing.
Haunted mansion. Did you build like a jump scare or something?
No, it's not a jump scare.
All right, coming. My thing is insane. I just tested it.
Is your thing inside of that blue box by any chance?
Uh-huh. And meet me at the top of it.
Okay. Let's see. What have you got here?
Come over here. Look, go inside of this trapdoor and then get ready.
Okay. What are we looking at here? This is just like a room. Whoa. What is this?
Welcome to my optical illusion. So what you have to do is stand at the end of this block and then look at the crafting table in the middle.
Okay. Am I doing it right? Wait, Baby Dash, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that optically illusioned right now.
Is that even a word?
But Ian, you try. He's probably not doing it right. You have to like stand in the right place.
And I can see what you were going for, but like, this ain't that satisfying, man. It is not that satisfying.
Yeah, I can see the vision.
Does it look satisfying to you?
No, not really.
Oh, Baby Dash, maybe it's because of your height. Maybe because you're like shorter, it looks cooler for you.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what if you move this down and then there's only one snow block here?
I can see now.
Wait, let me see. Get out of the way.
Okay, wait, take a look.
Oh yeah. The crafting table looks like it's a full block in the corner.
Doesn't it look sick?
No, it's eh.
No, this was cool. I optically illusioned you. I took over your mind.
I mean, it was alright, but I wouldn't really call this satisfying.
All right, well, Ann, let's see what you've got.
Okay, well, for my satisfying device, meet me at the back of our house.
The back of our house.
Yeah, let me just say, my build is really, really cool.
Okay, and your build also involved falling blocks, and falling blocks are pretty sick.
Like sand and stuff?
Oh, I can see some command blocks here.
Not quite sand for my build. But anyways, everyone just come and stand over here.
Oh, you've got a lot of levers as well. Our builds have some stuff in common. What are all these dispensers for?
Those were scrapped. I've decided not to really use those.
All right, well, let's see how this works.
All right, well, everyone feast your eyes. This is the Ann Spiral TNT contraption. Are you ready?
Whoa, what is this?
Whoa.
I don't see any Oh my goodness, wait, I see the TNT. What?
I think this wins.
Wow, okay, wait, hold on. This is actually kind of sick. I don't know if this might be mine actually. This is kind of cool. What in the world?
Yeah, pretty awesome. I know.
How in the world did you even do this?
Pretty much, there's like an armor stand that spins around, and whatever it looks at, it spawns TNT wherever it looks at.
Wait, it froze.
Yeah, because all of those TNTs aren't actually real TNTs. Those are just armor stands with TNTs on their heads.
Wait, really? Okay, that's pretty freaky. That is sick though. That is actually sick.
This one beat me for now. Mine would have been cooler. I thought we were building optical illusions.
I literally told you the definition of satisfying at the start of this.
My thing was satisfying.
All right, but Dash, what did you build?
Well, guys, for my build, we have to go to another spot in the map. Let's head over to the beach.
Does your build have sharks in it?
Nope. No, not really. I mean, it can have sharks. Sharks could be cool. All right, but anyways, everybody climb up this glass staircase.
Ooh, you got like a whole presentation lined up.
I do indeed. Wait, Ann, can you get ready to teleport me to you, actually? I have to do something here to set it up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, well, let me go ahead and flick my disarm switch. And now, is everybody ready to go?
Yeah, let me know when to teleport you.
All right. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I need to... Wait. I need to turn the disarm switch back on because there's something that I need to do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, forget that. I'm just gonna activate it with commands. Let me go down here, grab a magic wand. Just gonna put a piece of glass here. And, all right, wait, Ann, can you TP me?
Yep, there you go.
All right, everyone, feast your eyes. Are you ready to see the most epic thing of your entire life?
Yeah, show us. What is it?
All I gotta do is quickly do / move up. Wait, am I doing it right? I'm just gonna look up and do / move. All right, boom, it's ready to go.
Whoa!
What the? It's bouncing! How in the world did you do that?
Pretty much, guys, there's a bunch of soul sand there, and the soul sand is making it so that the blocks bounce up.
Wait, how are you making concrete powder bounce in water?
Well, and it's not concrete powder. It's a falling block that I just made look like concrete. And oh, it's entering phase 2, the jiggle phase.
Oh, it looks like a rainbow sausage.
Is that really all you see from this right now? Whenever you look at it, it just looks like a rainbow sausage.
Yeah.
And wait, now it's deleting.
Oh yeah, this is the best part. It disintegrates right before your eyes.
Okay, fine. You guys, the instructions were unclear in this challenge.
Okay, well, everyone, whose build do you think was the coolest?
I think it was either yours or mine.
Well, yeah, obviously. Out of me and yours, whose was the coolest?
I don't know.
We should have combined them. You know what? There's only one way to settle this. Comment below whose build was the coolest.
Mine was probably the coolest. Everyone's getting a comment for me.
Guys, today we have 10 seconds to build a bunker to protect ourselves from that thing.
What in the world is that?
It's a giant TNT that's going to drop in about, I think the timer starts right now.
Wait, already?
Yeah, pretty much we all have our own plots. And hold on, how are we going to survive in 10 seconds? What's the strongest block I can get? Probably like obsidian or something.
I need to dig underground. I need to go.
Guys, we only have 10 seconds. This is less of like an actual bunker and more of a test to see how overpowered the TNT is. Anyways, I think I'm done.
So wait, is the TNT gonna explode now?
I think it should be dropping from the sky any second. I mean, so far my bunker seems good. Oh, wait, guys, I forgot to cover up the floor. Is that going to be... Yikes! What did the world just happen?
I can't see anything. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's a pretty bad thing.
Wait, does that mean that all of our bunkers didn't survive? I literally built mine out of solid netherite.
Same here.
I built mine out of obsidian. Okay, it appears as if our 10-second bunker did not survive. Why is my entire screen white? Oh, there we go. I can finally... Oh my goodness! This entire place got destroyed.
What in the world?
You can't even see any parts of our world anymore.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to hop into another world because next up we're gonna be building bunkers for an hour and seeing if those can survive against the TNT. Wait, hold on. Baby Dash, I can see like the little outline for your plot. That's the only thing that survived.
Yeah, probably because I'm the best.
That literally makes no sense at all. I think it's just because your thing was made out of reinforced concrete so that it looks dark purple. All right, now we are back inside of a new copy of the world, and now we have 1 hour until the TNT drops.
Wait, has the timer started already?
Yeah, timer starts right now.
Okay, well, 1 hour is a lot more time than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm confident I'll be able to dose them again in 1 hour.
So pretty much the goal is literally just to build a bunker that you can survive in for a long, long time after this TNT explodes. So I guess the requirements are going to be that you can't go outside of the bunker. I need to build a bunker that is like fully self-sustaining. I'm going to need to have like a farm, maybe like some sort of water supply. I'm going to need to pretty much have everything you need to live underground in a bunker. But anyways, first things first, I'm going to need to figure out something strong to build this bunker out of. Clearly obsidian did not work. You guys said you used netherite, right?
Yeah, I literally built the whole thing out of really thick netherite.
Okay, that did not work either. Oh, hold on. The one block that did work is Baby Dash's like little plot border. You see like that dark purple block? I think the reason that that worked is because this is like a reinforced block. If I go over here and just steal one, look, it's reinforced purple concrete.
So reinforced blocks do work. Very, very interesting.
All right, let me go ahead and find something. Maybe I could build my bunker out of... Wait, what if we just build it out of like reinforced stone bricks or something? Or reinforced netherite. Yeah, this is going to be like extra durability. Ooh, actually, reinforced quartz looks kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. All right, you know what? Reinforced quartz it is. Next up, we need to build like an entrance for the bunker. Now, this is going to be kind of tough because, you know, the bunker is going to be underground and all, but we still need a way to get in and out, I guess. We can't just lock ourselves underground.
Yeah, the entrance is gonna be really tricky to make secure. How are we gonna make it so that we can open and close it, but, you know, the TNT can't? That's gonna be the tricky part.
Well, let's think. I have one idea. Starting off, I guess we can have like a big hole like this. This can just be like what takes you down to the bunker. And then wait, instead of having a door that like, you know, opens up like a traditional trap door, what about instead we have like a platform that raises and lowers? Yeah, let me explain what I mean. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need a sticky mechanical piston. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna need. Let's go ahead and dig down like 20 blocks. Is 20 blocks gonna be deep enough? Let's go 30. Why not? Just to really survive the full force of this TNT. And then down over here, let's place down our sticky mechanical piston. And then underneath it, we're gonna need to do quite the digging. Let's go ahead and do another / stack 30. Wait, actually, let's select this position and then this other position here and then stack it so that way we have like some empty space. And then underneath this, we're gonna need to go ahead and put down 30 of these piston extension poles. I think you're already starting to get the idea of how this is gonna work. We're definitely gonna need to make sure to cover all of this up with some reinforced blocks because if we don't, then all of this is just gonna break. So let's do / set reinforced quartz pillar over there. Let's just do it for this entire area actually. We can do / walls reinforced pillar. There we go. Oh, I'm inside of the walls now. Great. But look at this. Now this entire place is very, very, very reinforced. Let's also put one reinforced pillar down there and then let's just cover this area up. And all right, nice. So now we've got our piston extension pole protected, which is gonna be important because we need to protect like literally everything.
Wait, one problem. Even if we're using like really, really, really strong blocks, can't the TNT like blow stuff up through blocks?
Wait, can
Oh,
it?
wait, you're right. Like normal TNT in Minecraft can blow stuff up, even if there's an obsidian wall in between. Well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best, I guess. Anyways, next up, to make this thing work, let's put down a motor over here. And now what this motor is gonna do, if we make it spin clockwise, it's not gonna work. Why? Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's because we need to put the motor here. We need to connect it to the shaft. Yep, now it should work. Look at that. So now we have like a platform that opens and closes, which is pretty sick. Let's go ahead and bring it all the way up to the top. Is it gonna go all the way up or did we put too many blocks? We put not enough blocks. We need it to go like 2 blocks higher. Actually, no, this works. This works. The reason why it works is because let's bring it all down. We're gonna need to build our actual platform here. And I'm thinking for the platform, what if we build it out of reinforced grass? That way it looks like, you know, regular grass blocks, but it's actually super reinforced grass that I don't even know how reinforced grass is made, but I know it's really, really strong. Let's go ahead and put all of this over here and then let's grab some glue. And yeah, we need to super glue everything together. That's kind of how this all works. That's how everything gets connected together. But now if we go ahead and move everything up, it should 90-second now. Okay, why is it not going up? Wait, it says unable to assemble, remove. Oh, hold on. Unmovable block. What? The quartz pillars are unmovable? Oh no, wait, that's a problem. I think, yeah, the problem is the reinforced blocks are unmovable. So how do we make something strong that's also like, you know, movable? Oh boy, this is gonna be a whole dilemma, isn't it? Okay, hold on. I gotta find something really strong. Do we have like reinforced steel or something? Ooh, wait, hold on. We do. Steel plating. Do we have like reinforced steel plating that is movable? Wait, there's purple steel plating.
What even is steel?
It's like a type of metal. It's a metal alloy that some humans invented.
What's an alloy?
It's not like one elemental metal. It's like several metals combined together. Why isn't this working? Hold on. Can we move this now? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can move the green steel plating, which is very, very good. But since we can only move blocks that are not like actually reinforced, I think what we need to do is we're just gonna need to make our elevator 1 block tall. We don't like, or sorry, 1 block wide. We don't want to make it so that it's like really, really big like this, because then that's just more area for the TNT to go in from. So I think let's select this position and then this other position down here. Or wait, actually, hold on. Let's not put the pillars in yet. First, what we need to do is we need to make this a little bit nicer. So let's make it so that whenever this thing gets lowered, whenever the elevator is all the way in its low position, we can have a little opening right over here. And this can be where you enter the bunker from. Yep, just like that. Okay, so that's going to be good. Next up, we're going to need a way to like bring the elevator up and down. And for that, I'm thinking we can have some sort of button, something simple, just like right here on the wall. And then whenever you press this button, it'll bring the elevator down and then up. I guess by default, the elevator will be up. Now, in order to do that, what we're going to need to do is grab a clutch. This is going to make it so that whenever redstone is activated on the clutch, the motor is not going to move. So hold on, let me go ahead and grab, oh, I guess we can just use this button for the example. If I put a button down here, look, if I press this, it's gonna, wait, hold on. How does this work? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I forgot how the clutches work. I think maybe what we need is a gearbox, not a clutch. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah, look, the clutch, it just makes it stop whenever it, yeah, whenever redstone is off. How do we make it like switch? How do we make it go down whenever the redstone is on?
Yes, I feel like you're gonna spend all your time on your door and then it's gonna be really, really bad.
No, it's not gonna be bad. Oh, wait, I think we need a gear shift. Oh, yeah, just something really simple. If I press this, look at that. It starts coming the other way around. Okay, that's perfect. We just need to make it so that this redstone button push is a little bit extended. But that's really easy to do too. We just need to grab ourselves an extender thingy. Pulse extender. Yes, this is what we need. And then let's go back here behind where that button was. And using some redstone, we can just hook up the button to a pulse extender and then hook the pulse extender up to this thing. This is some W engineering right here, as they would say. Let's put this down like that. Put the pulse extender there. And then in the pulse extender, we can set the pulse to, I don't know, 10 seconds. Will this work? Let's try pressing the button and, oh, it's going down for real. It'll come down for 10 seconds. You can get on board and then it should, after 10 seconds, it'll take you back up. Let's go. Okay, that's so sick. And then by default, it'll be up over here. Nice. Okay, that's working pretty good. I think let's just add one more piston extension pole so that we can have it go like all the way up. Let's go down here, add our piston extension pole. Can we just add it here? Will this work? If I press the button, oh yeah, look, that all just works perfectly. All right, nice. So we've got the elevator system done. Now we just got to cover all of this up with some reinforced blocks to make sure that it's all really, really strong and secure. We cannot have any of these blocks here just being exposed to regular stone blocks because we already know the TNT is going to destroy them. Let's just build ourselves a box over here out of reinforced blocks. I don't even care how ugly this looks. This is just a regular box. It's the only purpose that this box serves is to protect the blocks. No one's going to be like going inside of here at all. Let's see. Is the shaft area all covered up? Yep, that's looking pretty good. Yo, Baby Dash, my door is actually like almost done already. I did not spend all of my time on the door and this door is coming along great.
I'll believe it when I see it. My door is really good too, but it did not take me 6 years to build.
This didn't take me 6 years to build either. Plus, remember, we have an hour. That's quite a bit of time.
An hour goes by fast, you know?
An hour does go by pretty fast, but I think I'll be fine. All right, let's just go ahead and cover these side pieces over here. And okay, I think everything is good to go now. So if we go up over here and we go ahead and do / walls, boards, pillars, now we should have a fully functional door. One problem though, how do you get in? Yeah, that's gonna be a bit problematic. It's not like we can just put a button over here because the button is gonna get destroyed in the TNT blast. One idea I have, what if we make a remote control? Yeah, that should be pretty easy. All we gotta do is just grab one of these linked controller items and then inside of it, let's put like, I don't know, super glue over here. Actually, let's put it in this one, in the space button. So now whenever I press this, wait, hold on, is that the right one? Oh no, we gotta put the super glue in this one. So now whenever I press the space button on this remote, it should activate a redstone signal. Now we just gotta go grab that redstone signal, if that makes any sense. We need to go set a receiver up. So let's go down here. Let's go back over here next to our button. Oh, I just broke some redstone. Oops. We need to grab ourselves a redstone link, just like that. Put it into receive mode and then put the super glue in there. Wait, no, I didn't mean to super glue it. I meant to put the super glue in there. Okay, maybe super glue is not the greatest block for this. Let's, how about instead we just use oak stairs? Yeah, we just need to have like a matching block so that it knows what we're trying to connect. So let's put oak stairs there and then oak stairs here as well. Not in the blue one, only in the red one. And now if I pull out the linked controller and press space, look at that. It activates it. So yeah, now my bunker literally has remote control. Does your guys' bunker have remote control? control?
No. I mean, I'm not planning on beating my bone for any time soon, though.
Neither am I. But, you know, just in case there's somebody out there, or in case you're going out of the bunker and you're trying to, like, go hunt for supplies or something, this is going to be really helpful when you're trying to get back in. Okay, this is already looking really, really good, but I think there's, like, one more step that we can do just to make it a little bit cooler. First, let's go ahead and fill in all of this again. And then let's go back up over here, pull out the link controller, and that is so satisfying. Let's grab some sea lanterns. Oh, reinforced sea lanterns, of course. We're going to need the reinforced variety. And I'm thinking, let's just put a couple of these down here. Every, like, 1, 2... Oh, I need to pull out the linked controller again. Every, like, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, every 3 blocks we can put one down just to give the place a little bit of light and to make it look not as ominous, you know what I mean?
I want my bunker to look ominous. I want it to look really scary so that if any nukes try to break in, they're gonna know what's up.
Yeah, they're gonna know what's up.
Yeah, you're gonna know not to mess with me.
Interesting. Okay, hold on. We need to raise the floor here. And then we also need to raise this button. Let's move it up here. There we go. And okay, I think the bunker is pretty much done now. Yeah, this is looking great. If you ever want to go up, you just press that button. Thingy comes down and it lets you go in and then it takes you up. Yeah, this is a great system that we've got ourselves here. All right, now it's time to actually build the bunker itself. We spent a lot of time building our fancy door, but we don't actually have a bunker yet. We don't have any of those things that I talked about earlier, like a farm or like a place to live in. So we're definitely gonna need to do that next. I guess for that stuff, let's go ahead and first clear out a little bit of space. / set 0, just like that. And we can make it even bigger, actually. Why not? Let's make it like nice and spacious. Because if you're gonna be living in a bunker underground, you at least want it to be kind of similar to real life. Let's go ahead and do / stack 4 and then another / stack 4 this way. Maybe we could do more than 4. What about like 8? Yeah, we're gonna make it double size. Let's do it again this way as well. And then this is a really good trick for just clearing out large areas at a time. Let's select all of this empty space here and then let's / stack 5. And okay, look at that. We're starting to get a little bit of a space here. Let's do / stack 8 again. Maybe even more than 8. We can do like 12. All right, this is like a pretty decently sized space. I want to make it even bigger. All right, that's good. I think this is pretty good. In order to make this whole place reinforced and secure, let's first go ahead and set the walls into some reinforced quartz pillars. We don't actually have to have like the main walls of the base made out of reinforced quartz pillars. This is just going to be like a layer of wall. We can cover this up with like wood or something that looks nice. This is just going to be the layer that like keeps us safe. Let's also do the same thing for the ground. Although for the ground, I guess we would want to go like, wait, hold on. We would want to go like down here. Yeah. We're going to want to set the ground underneath this layer into some strong blocks, like reinforced quartz. And then for the ceiling, yeah, we're going to want to do the same. Let's just select this position. Or actually, wait. For the ceiling, we can just cover it up. Let's select that position and then this other position here and then / set reinforced quartz blocks. All right, cool. Now, where did that door go? Was it here? Oh, there it is. Let's open up the door. And then now that we've got this big white room with reinforced quartz pillars everywhere, it's time to start decorating it and making it look nice. So first things first, I mean, what do we want to build it out of? Maybe like purple concrete. Will that look good? I mean, it's not bad. I kind of like the look of it. For the walls, we're going to need to pick something a little bit nicer than purple concrete, I think. Maybe like some spruce. This is going to be such a random color scheme, spruce and purple concrete, but I think it'll look good. Let's do / walls, spruce. No, stripped spruce log. Oh yeah, that's looking interesting. And you see what I mean with what we're doing with like covering up all these reinforced blocks? We just want the reinforced blocks as like a layer of armor. We don't want them actually sticking out. For the ceiling, I guess we can do, I don't know, spruce planks. I kind of like the spruce look actually. What if we just get rid of the purple concrete and just go full spruce? The spruce is kind of looking good. Oh, actually, wait. I know that we're kind of focusing a lot on the looks of it here when we should be focusing on the functionality, but trust me, this could look really, really sick. I don't exactly know what I'm doing right now, but like some sort of checkerboard pattern like this. Imagine how cool this would look across the entire floor. Let's select this / stack 15, I think is the exact amount we need. Oh, we need to do it one more. 16. I was close. Wait, what in the what? That's not what it's supposed to look like. Oh yeah, because we need to select this part only. And then we need to do / stack 28. I think we got it. Okay, cool. And then let's select this position, stack it again. And look at that. We've got, okay, wait, we messed it up. We need to select this position, I think. And all right, look at that. We've got a nice checkerboard floor. Actually, I don't like it. We need to make it look bigger. No. Look, hear me out. This is going to look really good. Just give it a chance. Hold on. We're just going to do the exact same pattern, but then make it a little bit bigger, like each box a little bit bigger. You see what I mean? All right, let's select this / stack, I don't know, 15. Yep, like that. Okay. And then let's select this and / stack 15 as well. Wait, one thing that I just realized that is really, really important. We need to make sure that we didn't like overstack it. Hold on. If we accidentally overstacked it like too far, then that would mean that we broke through the, yep, hold on. Look at that. We broke through the layer of reinforced quartz pillars here. That could have been very, very bad. This would have been like a chance for the TNT to get in. Yeah, let's go ahead and cover all of this up. Oh my goodness. Good thing I flagged that. If I didn't notice that, that would have been really, really, really bad. Like that would have been where the TNT came in and destroyed our bunker from.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how confident I am in any of what we're doing right here. That TNT was so big.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys saw, though, Baby Dash's thing with the reinforced blocks survived, right?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting.
This is indeed going to be very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and stack this down now that we've got all of our quartz blocks again. And then we also got to do the same thing over here. I think we, yeah, look, we broke through the quartz blocks. Unfortunate. We can just fill it in with commands this time. / set quartz pillars. Okay, there we go. I think now everything is covered up. Yeah, everything's covered up. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was literally like a hole in our armor. That would have been tragic. All right, next up, I guess we should, I don't know. What do we do next for a bunker? I'm not really a great builder. I guess we can build the farm. Yeah, the farm area can be pretty simple. We don't have to go all out and just build like a crazy automatic farm because we are actually starting to run out of time. We gotta be quick. Let's set this area to some glass. Wait, no, that looks disgusting. Let's do framed glass. This stuff is gonna look way better, trust me. Oh, look at that. That is actually the difference between good and bad right there. Yeah, that's crazy how if you remove all of the weird connecting lines on the glass, it looks just way better. And then wait, do we have like sliding doors? Surely we have some sort of, oh yes, we do, framed glass door. This is gonna be sick. Does it slide though? It does. It even slides. Wow, that's some door innovation right there. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. All right, this looks really, really good for a farm-like room. I guess we can, let's see. Let's move this wall so that it's, you know, not in the middle of our little checkerboard pattern here. / move. There we go. That looks about good. And then on the floor, we can just set this entire area into some grass. I think we should be fine to do that. Underneath it's all reinforced, right? Yeah, it's all reinforced underneath. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do / set. Actually, first, let's get rid of the purple blocks here. I already know these purple blocks are going to cause problems. Let's / stack that once. There we go. And then finally, let's go ahead and / set grass block. All right, cool. Now we need water. So for water, I guess we can just have like some, how many blocks can water, you know, hydrate? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of blocks over here of farmland. I think it's like 8 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, it's definitely not 8 blocks. Oh yeah, look, like this block just turned into dirt. So that means that the one water block can hydrate at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? I mean, we have to give it some time. Oh, yep. Okay, over here, only 4 blocks over here. It could hydrate. I think that's probably the right number. So 1 grass block can hydrate 4 farmlands. Okay, cool. In that case, let's go ahead and we can make it kind of look good. We can just put a bunch of grass here, or sorry, a bunch of water here, and this should hydrate 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be able to hydrate these. Okay, and then next up, we can have our path start going this way. This little grass path area, we'll just turn this into like dirt path. Will this be able to be hydrated? I think this will all work. All right, let's go ahead and extend this path out. Wait, actually, hold on. This is inefficient. The reason why is because having space for water and space for a grass path is just a waste. Why don't we have the water and the path where we walk onto be the same block? And you might be wondering, how is that going to work? Are we just going to swim through and farm? No, that would be dumb. What we're going to do instead is grab some slabs, and look at this. We can waterlog the slabs. Yeah, this is looking good. All right, cool. So we've got like the water pretty hidden now. I guess let's go ahead and just set this area to water, and then we're definitely going to need some more water too, because like, hold on, this water is only going to be able to hydrate 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to be able to hydrate these ones over here. So I guess we can just have like another stream of water over here, maybe another stream over here as well. Or actually, I think if we just put like a stream of water on each side, then that should be good. Why are we optimizing the farm so much? This is not even like that important. Like, our bunker is already good. Like, we're going to be able to survive the TNT from this. I think everything's ready. Let's just go ahead and turn all of this into farmland. / replace grass block with farmland. And okay, let's see if any of this turns into dirt, which I don't think it will. I think we should be fine. Let's also go ahead and put down some bamboo mosaic slabs all over the water. Wait, if I do this with commands, will that work? / stack 10. Are they still waterlogged? Yes, they are. Perfect. Hey, I mean, this looks like it's working pretty good. Everything is still looking pretty nice and hydrated. Nothing is looking like it's turned into dirt. I think in that case, the farm is ready to go. All we need is some seeds, maybe some potatoes. Yep, those are the best things to grow. Wait, why can't I plant potatoes? Oh, that's because we don't have any light. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess in the ceiling, we can go ahead and just add a bunch of sea lanterns. Or maybe glowstone might look better here. Yeah, I'm team glowstone. Let's go ahead and do / set potato. And look at that. We've now got the potato farm going. Potatoes are like a really good food because once you cook them, they're going to last like they're going to give you so much juice, so much energy. Actually, I guess golden carrots are better because you can farm carrots and then you can have like a gold farm in the nether. But yeah, don't worry about that for now. Wait, speaking of the nether, that could be like a really 10,000 IQ play. If we're doing like a whole competition of who can survive their bunker the best, what if we literally go ahead and just have like an emergency escape hatch into the nether? That could be really good. Let's go ahead and grab some purple reinforced blocks, and I think we're going to need to speedrun this. this. I'm literally just gonna build like an emergency escape hatch. Let's grab some obsidian. Wait, can you build another portal out of reinforced obsidian? No way. Hold on. I've actually never tested this out before. Oh my goodness, wait, it actually works. That's so cool. All right, well, we can have our portal be built out of reinforced obsidian. Behind the portal, let's set the wall over here into purple reinforced concrete. To make this area look a little cooler, actually, what we could do, there's gonna be a cool little building trick. We can do / set reinforced purple concrete and also reinforced obsidian and also reinforced crying obsidian. Wow, look at that. That's gonna look sick. Let's cover this whole area up with these blocks that we've got, and then we can even grab a couple of stairs. Let's grab the framed stairs and we can put them down over here. Can I like make it round off on the edge? Oh, you can. Look at that. And then we can set this to crying obsidian. Wait, what? Blocks with block entities cannot be. I did not know that this is a block entity. All right, wait, what? Reinforced obsidian is a block entity as well. Oh, maybe it's because it's reinforced. I think regular crying obsidian would probably be fine. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. So this will be the emergency escape hatch. Do we have any cool door that we can put on here? There's a framed door. Wait, how would this even look? Yo, wait, that's kind of cool actually. All right, framed door it is. Let's put this all over here. Add a couple more framed stairs on the sides. Make them out of just regular obsidian, I guess. And finally, we need to add a sign. Not just any sign though. We're gonna add a cool sign. Let's go ahead and make it say portal room. Boom. That looks sick. We can even make it purple and give it a drop shadow. Wow, that is one interesting looking sign. We just have to move it into position so that it looks centered and everything. And okay, I think that's looking pretty good. All right, so the portal room. Oh, what? Yeah, hold on. Let's fix that up. There we go. All right, so now we can go into the portal, and whenever we need to, we can just escape. All right, well, you know what? I think the basics of my portal or my bunker are now done. Honestly, I'm ready to go. How much time do we have?
Wait, we still have a little bit of time.
In that case, I want to come and check out your guys' bunkers. I want to see what you guys have prepared, just in case your bunkers don't survive the TNT.
My bunker didn't survive the TNT. Your bunker might not, but my bunker will.
I'm kind of most confident that my bunker will survive the TNT.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Oh, interesting stuff going on over here. All right, first I want to take a look at your bunker, and let's see what you've got.
Ooh, okay. Well, my bunker is fully constructed out of obsidian and crying obsidian. And now I haven't finished the door yet, but I finished this area underground, and I think it's pretty strong. So I've got a bunch of water and lava as kind of like a safe door to prevent the TNT from coming through.
Wait, water is a good idea. Yeah, water stops TNT. And then you've got all these reinforced blocks here. Wait, this is actually kind of clever.
Thanks, yeah. I made sure to put a lot of water and lava because I know all of this is going to be able to slow down the TNT's blast.
Wait. Can you like go through this easily?
Well, the plan is you're supposed to jump from the top, but it's going to be kind of hard to go through quickly.
Oh yeah, wait. I'm getting like stuck on some of these lava layers.
Well, hopefully you'd have a fire resistance potion with you as the plan.
Yeah, okay. A fire resistance potion would kind of solve all of this. Okay, and then down over here, you've got an artificial sun.
Yeah, but I've also got like real light on the ceiling as well. I've got a bunch of different plants. I've got some beds, some water supplies, and I've even got a little like artificial pond.
I think I just saw one of your lights sparking. What in the world?
Yeah, you know, the bunker electricity is like that sometimes. I'm pretty confident in my bunker though. I think my insight with the water and lava was good.
Yeah, this was a pretty clever insight. Now I want to go and cover my whole bunker in water.
That's copying. You're not allowed to do that, actually.
It's not even your build, baby dad.
Yeah, but that's a good idea, and I already did that.
I don't believe you. I'm coming over to check out your build next. Let's see what you've got.
Okay, fine. Good luck trying to get in.
I think I can tell how you're supposed to get in. There's a sign. No cake or cookie monsters allowed. That's the wrong allowed. That's like, this is the type of allowed that you use if you're trying to say no speaking allowed.
Let me guess. Are we supposed to just open? Yeah, this is the trap door, isn't it?
Okay, and then you jump down and bounce on a bed.
Welcome to the Baby Dash bunker.
Whoa, so you do have a bit of lava in here. Why do you have lava on the ceiling though?
Because it's sick. All of my lighting down here and my heating is done by the lava.
And then you've also got a whole cake factory. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool.
I've got every single ingredient ever needed to make cake. I have milk from the cows, eggs from the chickens, and then also sugarcane from the sugarcane.
Well, you know, this is looking pretty cool. I don't see a way to get out of here other than flying, but I mean, it's an interesting bunker. I don't know how well your trapdoor will survive, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Well, I guess the TNT is gonna drop soon. I better get to finishing up my bunker. There's a few more finishing touches that I want to make.
Yeah, hold on. I better get inside of my bunker too. I gotta get ready for when the TNT drops.
Wait, guys, I think I just heard the TNT activate.
Wait, you just activated!
Oh, hold on. I was not expecting that to happen that early. Wait, I just saw a glimpse of my base. I just saw a glimpse of my base being alive. Hold on. Everything is still white, but maybe, just potentially?
I don't have a good feeling about this. I heard a lot of cows dying.
Maybe they just died from like radiation poisoning.
Oh, wait, PB Dash, you died? Hold on. My bunker is... Oh, okay. Literally every single block that wasn't reinforced got deleted. Okay, that is quite humbling. The TNT made its way through my bunker door, and it literally took out everything. Oh my goodness, this is actually crazy.
Guys, my bunker survived. Kind of. At least the general shape of it is still there.
My bunker is gone.
You didn't use like any reinforced blocks. That's crazy.
This is rigged. I'm never building another bunker again.
Well, that was quite interesting.
Yeah, Baby Dash, you were the only one to die too. That's rough.
That was not the only one to die. My cows died as well.
Man, even my portal broke. How did my portal blocks break? The obsidian is still here, but the portal is just gone. I probably could have saved myself if I just went to the nether.
That was cool to see, though. That CNT was sure something.
It actually was. Today we're back on Minecraft, and today we are doing a working sea monster build challenge.
What? Wait, how am I gonna make it work? I know how to build a giant sea monster, but I don't know how to make it work.
Oh, I got a couple of ideas. So wait, we can use like command blocks and stuff?
We can use command blocks, we can use redstone, we can use anything we want, and it just has to be like a cool working sea monster. But yeah, I was thinking for the teams, we could do you and Baby Dash.
Wait, hold on. I want to be on a team by myself. I don't want anyone dragging me down, because I know how to build stuff good, and sea monsters are my thing.
Well, yeah, but like, you don't know how to make them work, do you?
Yeah, I don't know your command blocks. All right, and I'm taking you. You're on my team. You're a robot, so you're good at that stuff.
Alright, I think Dash is probably better at that stuff than me, but I guess we can be a team.
All right, well, yeah, I was thinking you guys can be together, and I'll be by myself, and go over to your side, and don't come over to my side until my build is done.
All right, buddy. You better not sneak and copy off of my side either, because I will catch you.
I don't want to copy off your side. All right, but the build challenge begins now.
Alright, Baby Dash, we gotta get to it.
All right, now that the build challenge has begun, what my friends don't know is that I'm really good at building. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, let me grab myself a magic wand, and I already have a bit of an idea for what I want to do here. First thing that we need to do is we got to replace all of this grass with some water, because this is supposed to be like a sea monster build battle. Sea monsters don't live on land. They need water. So let's go ahead and do / set water. There we go. And then while we're at it, let's also go ahead and we need to make this deeper. This is not deep enough. I've already got a really cool idea for what I want to do for my sea monster. Pretty much, I'm just going to make some giant sea monster like the bloop or something. And then I'm going to have it so that the jaws actually open and close. It's just going to be like chomping away. Oh, also it'll be able to swim. And it's not going to be like a living thing. It's just going to be like a robot. It'll be made out of blocks. But I think this is pretty deep for our little sea monster enclosure. Next, let's go ahead and set the floor into something. Maybe like sand. I guess sand can be pretty good. Sand is a pretty good thing that is commonly found at the bottom of oceans. So let's go ahead and do / set sandstone / oh, wrong command. I did not select the right position. All right, let me select this position and then this other position in the other corner. And then let's do / set sandstone and then / move and then / set sand. There we go. All right, so now we've got a nice little pond. I guess that's what you can call this. This is a pond probably. Now it's time to build our sea monster. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really good at building stuff normally. I'm just good at making like stuff work. I'm just good at making the thing functional. Now I'm thinking we can build some sort of like big bloop shape thing. Wait, we've got a bloop spawn egg. Oh my, wait, hold on one moment here. Let me grab the bloop spawn egg. Maybe we can use this as like inspiration. That thing is huge. That thing is absolutely wait. Why does it look like that? That's not any bloop that I've ever seen before. All right, let's try spawning another one in. Oh.
What's that sound? I heard something.
Hold on, wait, don't worry. I'm about to kill it.
You spawned something in. I thought we were building stuff.
We are building stuff. I just needed to get a good reference. Okay, but I think that bloop thing was a pretty good reference. It looked like, it just looked like a big box. I can build a big box. It's not that hard. All we got to do is just / stack this block 10 times that way, 10 times that way, and then maybe, I don't know, 7 times. Oh, wait, no, we can do 10 times this way. 10 times that way. Actually, maybe like 15 times that way. And then 15 times this way as well. And then let's stack this 19 times. And there we go. Now we've got like a pretty nice cylinder looking thing. Oh, this is already starting to look like the bloop. This is perfect. Wait, how are we going to make it so that the jaw opens and closes? The bloop is not just like an ordinary shark. It doesn't really have jaws. It's just got like a big thing. You know what I mean? Okay, well, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out for that. We have to make it cool. But I think this is pretty long for the body of our tube. Maybe we should make it a little bit longer this way. Something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then let's close up the bottom over here, and then we can start working on the interior. The first thing I'm doing right now is just making sure that everything looks good. Then once everything is confirmed and looks good, then we can start making it all functional. Now I'm thinking the next thing that we could add is some teeth. Let's grab some white, yeah, maybe some white concrete and some white terracotta. And we got to give this thing some really, really mean looking teeth. I'm not the best at building stuff like this, but I mean, teeth are pretty simple. Surely I can't mess that up. Yeah, that's a tooth right right there. That is a tooth. All right, now let's go ahead and just build a couple more things like that. And then once we've got all the teeth on the bottom side here done, we can copy and paste them to the top. Yeah, I mean, that kind of looks like a tooth. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not really the best at building. How about we just, let's delete this stuff. What if we just make it like a set design? So the tooth will go up 2 blocks like that, and then up like this, and then up like that, and then there we go. I think that looks better, honestly, just like a set design rather than having it look random. All right, so now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and / stack this a couple of times. Oh, stacked it one too many times here. Let's fill that in, and I mean, it's not bad. It's not crazy either. I think what we need to do is just move this thing like 2 times this way, and then move this one 1 time this way. And there we go. Now they're all like, they're not all perfectly spaced apart. Huh, what do we do here? We're in a lot of trouble. Oh, I need to just move this once. There we go. Now they're all perfectly spaced apart, which means the next thing that we can do is start building some more teeth up at the top. So let's go ahead and put down 2 blocks over here. Have these 2 blocks go down, and then how does this look? I think we need to make the teeth taller. Is it true that like the top teeth are supposed to be bigger than the bottom teeth? This looks almost more like a worm than a bloop, but I think it'll work. It'll work, and that's all that matters. All right, as long as it looks good enough and actually does something cool, then we've got the win in the bag. Let's go ahead and move this once this way. And all right, how is this looking? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but where do the bloops eyes go? Oh, that's the thing that we were missing. Yeah, we need the eyes. Let me go ahead and grab another bloop spawn egg and put it down over here.
I heard that. I heard something.
Oh, we need these things. We need like the fins. Baby Dash, don't mind what you hear. Why is this thing running away from me? Hey, I need to look at you in the face. Okay, you know what? Forget this guy. What if we just spawn like an NPC version of it? Let's grab one of these model blocks, and then inside of it, let's select the bloop. And all right, look at that. Now we have a version of the bloop that isn't moving around. Perfect. We can actually study this and analyze it now. Okay, so this is really, really helpful. The eyes go in the top, and the teeth, they look a lot sharper than mine. Let's go ahead and make ours look more like that. Honestly, I think we just got to get rid of these teeth. This was a good learning experience. It was a good practice, but it's time to build the real teeth. First things first, let's go ahead and make the corners a little bit round, because that's what it looked like over there. It looked just looked a little bit round. Let's flip this whole thing around so that we can see it better. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Nice. All right, bloop, just stay right over there. You can be a great reference. Its color is a little bit different than what we've got going on in ours, but I think that's fine. I think that bloop just looks weird. Most of the bloops that I've seen, they look more like the thing that we have here. All right, so let's go ahead and round off each one of these corners, something like this. Okay, I think we've got it even on both sides. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, this is starting to look so bloopy, dude. Next up, let's go ahead and round out this top part. And here we got to leave a little bit of room for the eyes. This is where the eyes come in. So let's just fill it in, something like this. So wait, guys, how's your sea monster coming along so far?
Oh, it's coming along really, really good, actually. You know, I'm kind of the director over here.
Interesting. I wonder if you guys will be able to make it function as cool as mine. Okay, well, I just need to keep on focusing on building this thing. All right, I think we've got a pretty good shape now. Yeah, this is looking good. Next up, I want to add the eyes. For the eyes, we just need some black concrete, and then we just gotta make it look like that. Maybe we just like break a couple of stuff in here and then fill this in. How does that look for the eyes? Oh, wait, that actually looks like a monster that is alive. It's not the worst thing I've ever built. That's pretty good. What if we fill this in? No, now it looks too thin. How does this look? I like that. Dude, that's good. That is pretty good. All right, let's go over here on the other side and just clone what we did here. Wait, that's so good. I'm actually like a proper artist right now. This is so artistic. Oh my goodness, dude. Incredible what you can do when you have a reference next to you. All right, well, now we got to add the teeth, and I guess for the teeth we can kind of just make it the same as the reference. We can just make them like really tall and sharp. Oh, this is so good. I'm actually so proud right now. This is incredible.
Well, you shouldn't be proud for long, because once you see our sea monster, you might want to give up on yours.
Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy. My sea monster is looking insane, and I've got some pretty cool plans for what I'm gonna do inside of this thing once it's time to make it all functional. Let's just add a couple of teeth over here. These fit perfectly inside. That looks pretty good to me. Next up, wait, I want to make this a little bit more like uneven looking. How does this look? Yeah, you know what? That's good. That's good. Next up, let's go up over here and just do the same thing. Just gotta add a couple of teeth right over here. This thing's anatomy is pretty weird. It's got its teeth right behind its eyes. You know, us humans, we have a little bit of space between our eyes and teeth. Kind of nice to not have your teeth like touching your eyes. Oh wait, I think one thing that we should do is let's have the teeth on the side be a little bit taller than the ones in the middle. Yeah, this looks better. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks way better. What in the world was I doing earlier before I started doing this? Let's yeah, this one looks good. And then this one over here, I guess we can make this one a little bit taller. And then this one here, yeah, this one's got to be like really tall. All right, how is this looking? That looks so bloopy, bro. That is so bloopy right there. All right, now it's time to add the fins. But then after that, we're making this thing functional. So for the fins, I'm thinking we just add a couple of blocks here. Something like, how thick do we want to make it? Maybe like that? I mean, yeah, it's not bad. Okay, wait, maybe what we could do actually is we need to make it go down. So we can have it start off like this, and then we can have it go down. Yeah, something like that. Oh, this is good. This is good. We've got something good here. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's make this part go down. And okay, I think 3 stages like this should be enough. Maybe we make the last one a little longer. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's make the whole thing a little bit bigger. There we go. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think one thing that we should just do is round off the edge a little bit like that. And now we can select this corner and then this other corner up here. And all we got to do is //stack 10. Okay, that's looking a little meaty, I'm not gonna lie. But no, it's not. It's not. It looks fine for the size of what we've got here. Maybe we should even stack it further. Let's do //stack 15. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we got to add 2 of those. So 2 of those on each side. Let's select this corner. Let's go over here and select this corner. And then I think what we should do is just move everything like 10 blocks this way. Or actually, wait, the bloop's fins are kind of in the back. So maybe we should just leave this one here. Yeah, we'll leave that one over there. But now that we've got everything selected, let's just do //stack. Oh, wait, where did we stack that? Undo. Let's put a block here and then stack it. And then let's select this corner and then this other corner up here. And then let's do // move, I don't know, 15. And how is this looking? What are we looking like here? I mean, it's not bad. Kind of selected this part wrong, but we can just move that manually. And then, of course, we got to fill this area back in with some blue terracotta and then fill this area in with water. // replace air water. And okay, I think, why is this area not filling in with water? This looks ugly. I need to have this whole area filled with water. // replace water with more water. All right, there we go. That looks good. All right, how are the arms looking from the sides? Yeah, I like that. That's pretty great if I do have to say so myself. All we got to do now to copy them to the other side is just select this position and then this other position down over here. And then if we go inside of the build like this and then do // copy, then we go over to the other side over here and do // flip and then // paste. We should, if we did everything correctly. Yeah, look at that. We've got the arms on both sides. All right, now I think we are ready to start making this thing functional. We've got the appearance of the bloop down, and honestly, this looks really, really good. Now, we're like 15 minutes in. It's time to make it do stuff. Now, first things first, the first thing that we need to do is we need to grab a ship's helm, or what is it called? Yeah, one of these things, a ship's helm. I want this entire thing to be drivable around. It's gonna be like a robot sea monster, essentially. I'm thinking what we could do actually is make a nice little pilot's compartment over here. This could be where the pilot or the captain, I guess, can be sitting. One problem though. How do we make it so that we can see through this without, you know, making the whole thing look bad? Is there any sort of one-way glass that we could use? We do have one-way glass. What does it look like though? It looks kind of dark. Looks like, oh, okay. I have an idea. Let's just fill in the eyes with this one-way glass. Yes, something like this. We got to fill in all of the black so it looks natural. How does that look from the outside? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We can have 2 areas over here. This could be where the conductor, or I keep switching words. I already said pilot, captain, and conductor now. This can be where the person driving can control everything from. So I'm thinking let's extend this area out. Let's do // stack 5, or no, 8. And then let's grab our helm and we can put one down over here. Yeah, this can be where you actually drive. There we go. The helm can go. Actually, I think it's better if it's on the ground. Yeah, it's a lot easier there because you can see everything better. So we'll have the helm over there. Next up, we're going to need to add, we're going to need some floaters. Yep, floaters are going to be really important because we don't want this whole thing to sink. So I'm thinking let's just add a whole bunch of floaters over here in the back. Actually, wait, we can't just have them all in the back. They need to be evenly distributed. Otherwise, our back is just going to start floating really, really high up. Let's just replace all the air here with some floaters. And all right, I think that should be enough. One thing, let's grab some pink terracotta or maybe some reinforced pink terracotta. And we need to make like the interior of the bloop, like the inside of its mouth. I'm thinking what we could do is // replace air with hand over here. Oh, that looks so good. Maybe we should do that for this area over here as well. / set hand. There we go. Yeah, that looks way better from the outside. I think what we should do is fill in this area as well, and then just fill all the sides up with some of this reinforced pink terracotta, which will look like the inside of its mouth. There we go. Let's fill this area in. Oh man, this is looking really good. This has got to be one of the best builds that I think I've ever made. All right, how does this look from out here? I mean, it looks good, but actually this looks really good. Yeah, no complaints. I think we just got to round off the corners here a little bit. So let's just round off the corner a little bit. This should be pretty simple. Man, I'm spending all my time just making it look good and not actually making it functional. But we'll get to functionality soon though. We'll get to that. That's the part where I'm most excited about. How does this look from the outside? I mean, not bad, not bad. It just needs to look a little bit more like random, I think. All right, let's try this. Yeah, I mean, I think that's better. That's going to be for one corner. Let's select all of this / copy, and then, you know, the trick / flip, and then wait, what? Why didn't it work? Oh, I was facing in a weird direction. All right, let's try again. Paste, and all right, there we go. I don't really know how to do it for the ceiling. Maybe if we go down here and then look up and then paste it, what's going to happen here? Oh, look at that. That kind of worked. I think what we need to do is just build up one more block and then paste -A. That way it doesn't mess with any of the surrounding blocks. Yeah, that looks really good. I think it looks good. Yeah, okay, let's do the same on this other side now. Actually, wait, we can just copy all of this on this side, and since we've already got one side down, we can just flip it here and then paste it in. There we go. Okay, that looks really good. Man, I'm actually being such a perfectionist about this entire interior, but it's gonna be important. All right, the perfectionist points, they'll help me win this thing. I just want to add a little bit of depth over here to the back. This is like one of the few things that I'm actually good at building, so I think that's why I'm spending so much time on it. And okay, that's looking pretty good. That's enough on making it look good. Now we need to make it do stuff. And for that, let's go up over here, and we've already got the helm and the floaters. Next up, we need to add the engines. So we have all of this space down here to do whatever we want. I'm thinking let's put some stairs down. Actually, let's fill this area in with some reinforced pink concrete. And then over here, let's have some stairs that just go down, and this will be the engine area along with some other stuff. We'll have more stuff down here. Since we can't really have like the jaws open and close because we don't have jaws, instead what we could do is have we can have it like spray water attacks. What am I saying? We can have it spray water. It can like have like a cool water shooting ability, which can be controlled from down here. Yeah, I think we should be able to make something like that work. In that case, actually, maybe we shouldn't build a staircase. Let's delete this. I mean, we can still have a staircase, but we should have it this way. So that way we have room over here to build a water attack thingy. Let's go ahead and just put down this staircase. I know I should probably use commands for building this staircase. That'll probably be faster, but it's going to take two. I'm just going to do it manually. It's not that many stairs. There we go. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now let's quickly add some engines over here. We need some engines for powering this entire thing, and we can just have those all over here. We can just have ourselves like a really big engine block area. There we go. All right, wait, we should probably grab some coal and fill this thing up with coal. And then just, oh, I broke it. Let's replace all of these with engines that are filled up with coal. Now we don't have to worry about powering them. All right, now let's do well, actually, wait. We can't have it off balance. It has to be in the center, I just realized. Otherwise, this whole thing is going to be like, once we turn it into a boat, it's all going to be like lopsided. What we could do instead is let's go here and do something like this. This will be the engine room. Actually, the engine room, it'll just be a wall of engines. There we go. That's pretty good. That should be enough engines for quite a while, especially since we put so much coal in there. And I think, is this thing like in the middle of the blue? Yeah, I'd say this is about centered. It could be moved a little bit more that way, but it's not bad. It's fine. Now it's time to start doing some cool functional stuff. And I think the first thing we should do is definitely making it so that it can shoot water. Not just any water. I want it to shoot like crazy high pressure water beams. Let's go here inside of the mouth and let's clear out a little bit of room for ourselves here. Is this centered? Yeah, this is about centered. So what we're going to do is make it so that water can shoot out here. But what's the best way to do that? Especially when we turn this thing into a boat. I have an idea. Let's grab ourselves a command block, and we're gonna need to put a command in here that constantly shoots particles out. Let me go inside of this command block, and if I do the command /particle, we should be able to shoot some water particles, dripping water maybe, in a line. Okay, here, I just typed out this command. This is a pretty big command, but if I set this to always active and repeat, that's a lot of particles. Why is it doing it on me? What did I put in here? Execute as at P. Okay, that's not good. We need to do execute at Squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line. Wait, that doesn't do anything either. Or what if we just do particle, Minecraft splash? There we go. Now it's shooting them in a straight line from the command block. All right, that's good. This kind of looks lame though. This just looks like it's spitting. We need it to be a lot better than that. Okay, let's try increasing some of these numbers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure what I did here, but I think like this is, we've done something. All right, what about instead of using squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line, we do arrow, arrow, arrow. What's that gonna do? No difference. Okay, but I think that makes it so that now if we turn this thing into a boat, it'll still be shooting them in the right direction. What if we do arrow 5? What does that do? I think we gotta do -5 actually. Let's do like -10 here. And now, oh, there we go. Okay, now it's shooting them more outwards, which is exactly what we want. That's really good. Let's do like -5. And then how do we make them longer? Maybe we increase this number. What if we change this to 10? I think it's longer. That's pretty cool. It's not bad, but it's not that good either. Let's change this -10 to -15 or 16, I guess. And now what happens if we get a bunch of these command blocks and just spam a bunch of them here? Oh, there we go. Now that's some serious water power. But water power is not a lot of power. This is what are we doing here? We need more. We need more power. This is not enough power. We've got all of our engines here, and then we've got like a little stream of spit down here. This is not good. Not good at all. I mean, this is cool. This could be like our starter attack. It's not bad. Like, we can just hook this up through some redstone. Oh, what we should use, actually, we should use wireless redstone links. If I grab a redstone link over here and a lever, I can put down redstone over here and then a redstone link. And then if I put, I don't know, a command block inside of here, or wait, I shouldn't put a command block. Let's put like a water bucket inside of here. And then I put another redstone link over here with a water bucket inside of it as well. And then if I flick this, it should, yeah, it turns on this one. So wait, yeah, this is pretty cool. So we can flick this and all of the spit attacks will start coming out. That's not bad, but I want more. I want a lot more. And I think I got an idea. All right, wait. So instead of doing this, I mean, like we've already got the water attacks. That's pretty cool, but we need another type of attack. We need like the water doesn't really do anything. It looks cool, but it's just, it's aesthetic. It's purely aesthetic. We need something that will actually attack our opponents. And I think I know something that we can do for that. Let's go over here and put another command block down, and let's open this area up for testing purposes. Inside of this command block, here's what I want to do. Summon Evoker Fang, squiggly line, or wait, no. Arrow, arrow, arrow. All right, is this going to work? What's this going to do? All right, that's pretty cool. What happens if I change this number to a 1? Okay, now it summons it backwards. What if we do like -16? Okay, now it summons it all the way out over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wait, this gives me a better idea. Let's break this command block and move it down here. Now it's going to start, wait, is it putting, where's the Evoker Fang spawning? Oh, they're spawning over here. Why is it, what? Why is it spawning there? Oh, I think, oh, there we go. Now we need the command block facing this way. All right, perfect. So now it's spawning the Evoker Fangs like right outside of the bloop's mouth. What we can do now with this is we can set this to needs redstone, and then let's just put a bunch of these command blocks down all over here. Then if we connect them all with a redstone line and then do our wireless redstone link method, what item should we put for this one? Maybe like an evoker spawn egg. Let's set this to repeating mode or receiving mode, and then go over here and evoker spawn egg. All right, will this work if I flick this? Oh, I can hear it. I think it's doing something. So yeah, this is hungry mode. Now it's gonna start eating anything in front of it. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, but I want more. I want more attacks. This is not enough. This attack is not strong enough. That's the problem. I think what we should do, let's make this a button instead of a lever type thing. And maybe let's change all of these command blocks to just impulse, not repeat. Let's do //stack 18. Oh, wow. 18. I got the number right. It didn't stack any extra. And then let's break like half of the command blocks. You'll see what I'm doing in a moment. I have a plan. There we go. All right, half the command blocks are broken. This is going to make it way cooler. Let's grab ourselves a repeater, and we're just going to put it in between each one of the command blocks. And then let's select all of this and / stack it once this way. And then let's select all of this and then / move it once this way. And then wait a second. Where did I go wrong here? I think what we need to do is put the repeaters. You can probably already tell what I'm doing with this. We got to put the repeaters on the command blocks, I think. I don't know if this will work. I hope it will. I guess we'll just put one on each command block and then put down redstone in between all of them and then put down another repeater here. Wait, this definitely will work. It's just that like, wait, the whole way I'm doing this is kind of weird. Let's just delete all of this. I have a way better way of doing this. I don't know why I was doing it like that. What we should have been doing is just have one redstone over here, have some command blocks like that, or have some repeaters and command blocks like that, and then just have the command blocks on the ground like this. This is a way simpler simpler way of doing it. I don't know what I was thinking with the other method. All right, so this is good. And then we can even have some command blocks or some repeaters going this way. And yeah, we can have even more going this way. Wait, we can just select this and / stack it now. Let's do / stack 3. And okay, is this gonna work? I don't know. I already see one problem, but like I want to do a quick test. Let's go here and press the button and okay, something broke. What went wrong? Why did it break? That should have worked. Let's try. Let me just power this with redstone real quick to see if it works. It should have worked. Wait, let's press the button and why is it? Oh, I see what's going on here. I think we need to place all of these command blocks facing this way. Yep. This is the problem. They were not facing the right way. So they weren't like shooting the stuff in the right way. Okay, now will it work? If I press the button, will it start doing cool? Oh, yes, it works. That's so cool. All right, let's just have them all facing the right way. So we just need them all facing this way. And actually for these ones, we need them to be -20. All right, let's put some of these over here. And then let's do a quick little test to make sure everything's working good. Yep. It works. It all works perfectly. We just have to like keep changing the number. So here, let's do -24. And then we need them facing this way. This isn't actually as tedious as I thought it would be. This isn't too bad. And then we got to do one over here. For these ones, we got to do -28. Is that the pattern that I've been following? Yeah, it just goes up by 4 each time. Man, this better be a lot cooler than what we had earlier with the repeating command blocks. Because this is a lot of manual labor that's being put into this. I think it'll pay off though. Now let's go up over here and it is time to press the button. So if I press this button now, it should send out a wave of the evoker fangs. Oh, that's so sick. That is so sick. Wait, I want to see that for myself. I just want to put like some repeaters down here so I have a bit of delay. And then if I press this button, let's see. Oh yeah, that is so sick. It's just like out of like a shark video game. You press the button and now you have like a whole attack. That is actually so sick. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's probably gonna be it for my blue. My friends are probably like waiting for me. Guys, how's your sea monster coming along? Because mine is now officially done.
Ours is almost done. Hold on, we need to attach the body.
Yep. We're almost done as well.
You guys, wait, what did you do? You guys built a body and the sea monster separate? Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Just like for backup reasons and stuff.
Okay, well, while you guys are doing that, I guess that gives me time to test this thing out because that's the one thing I haven't done yet. Let me go here and also I should probably delete this. Don't want anyone thinking that I was cheating by using this. Where is it? Where's the block? There it is. All right, so that's gone. Now it's time to put this thing to the test. This thing is pretty cool. We've got 2 different types of attacks. Let's go inside. Oh, wait, we actually don't have a door to get in yet. We need a door. Maybe we can use do we have like a blue trap door? Oh, this one looks perfect. Purple trap door. We can also grab a ladder, put that down over here, and boom, there we go. All right, yeah, no one's finding this entrance. Since this thing will normally be underwater, no one's gonna be seeing that. But all right, this is pretty awesome. I want to test out the attacks now. So if we go here, we can shoot the water. We can do both at the same time, and then we can do the evoker fangs. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But now comes the moment of truth. It's time to assemble all of this. This is quite the big structure, so I'm not even sure if all of this is gonna assemble properly, but I really hope it does. There's only one way to find out. All right, I just hit assemble. Wait, it looks like something's happening. Did it work? Are we assembled? The command blocks are still there. Please work. Everything's lagging. I can't do anything anymore. Is it in the water? Oh, snap. Wait, something happened. Something definitely assembled here. Even if it doesn't actually assemble and drive around, that's still pretty cool, but it would be 10 times cooler if it does assemble. Should I put another helm down? I don't think that's gonna help.
Why did everything just freeze?
Everything froze? Uh-oh. Just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, everything froze for me too. Did it finish? Still not working. Oh no, this thing was so big. What was I thinking? Guys, just give me 1 second. My sea monster is getting ready for going into the water. Oh no, I just realized something. The entire interior here was made out of reinforced pink terracotta. I don't think that's gonna connect with the boat. Uh-oh. We might be a little bit in trouble here. Oh, another lag spike.
And he's trying to sabotage us. We literally can't do anything right now.
Hey, it's not my fault that my sea monster is massive and really, really sick. What in the world is happening with this thing? I don't even... Do you guys want to just see mine not in water mode?
Yeah, sure. I don't even care about it in water mode. I just want to see, like, the sea monster itself.
All right. Well, let's reset this, and then I'll have my thing back to normal. Wait, hold on. We just reset the world, and I think now my thing is working. Oh my goodness, it actually works. It actually works properly. Guys, we're going to be able to see my whole sea monster. All right, not just like one part of it. We're chilling. We are actually chilling. Okay, so if I press this button, does this work still? I can't really see because it's underwater, but what about this thing? Oh, Even this works perfectly. Even this part works perfect. That is so sick. That is actually so sick. Oh, we're taking on some water, but wait, I think the way this mod works actually, if you're like underwater, it assumes that you have a submarine. So yeah, ignore that water.
Okay, well, ours is almost done. We're looking at ours first because ours is better.
All right, we can save the best for last.
That's not how it works.
All right, well, just let me know when to come over to your guys' side.
Almost done. Just gotta round out a couple of things.
This is actually, yeah, this has got to be one of the coolest things I've ever built.
And okay, our thing is done now. You can come and look.
All right, well, let me make my way over. What is that thing?
Do you not tell?
No, I can tell. That's the El Gran Maha, isn't it?
Yep, the Owl Grand Maha. And you wanna see something cool?
What does this do?
Check this out. The jaw opens.
And I can shoot fire out of it.
Wait. Can you close it?
I'm pretty sure if I just press this.
Dude, what? Okay, I'm actually impressed. I'm actually very, very impressed by this. This is really sick. You guys kind of destroyed it with this.
No, we didn't destroy it. We made it. Look at how awesome this is.
Wait, can you open the jar again? Can you put it on like a loop?
I don't know how to do that.
Wait, I know how to do that. Redstone. What do we need? What's it called? It's like a timer thingy. This thing, pulse timer. Look, if we put one of these down here, we can't put it on the wall. That's great. What if I put it here? We can set it to loop every like 10 seconds. And now, is it working?
I think we need a longer pulse.
Oh no, it looks like it works. Look at that. Wait, let's make it like every 5 seconds. This thing is too cool to see every 10 seconds. You guys actually did a good job with this. So,
Yeah, I know. He's the best sea monster ever.
I mean, I don't know if it's as good as mine. I mean, honestly, this is cool. It is actually pretty cool. It might be as good as mine. What in the world? You guys got like, what? Nah, this is sick. This is actually sick.
Thank you. Yeah, I made the mouth move up and down.
and I made it good.
Well, does it swim? Can it go underwater?
Don't worry about that.
And wait, what is the back? I feel like you guys spent all the time on the head, and then like the back is just what?
This is how it looks like. Actually, this is actually how it looks like.
Hold on. Do we have like an El Gran Maha spawn egg? Oh, we do. Wait. Okay, let's use this for reference.
The small egg one looks like poop. Look at this.
Yeah, that does look kind of like a noodle. Is it bad that I based mine off of the spawn egg one?
I don't think we're gonna kill that thing.
Yes, it's very bad that you based yours off the spawn egg one.
Well, this is actually really, really good. I'm kind of blown away. But do you guys want to come and see my thing now?
Sure. Let's see what you got.
All right, well, guys, introducing the blue.
This just looks like a giant rectangle.
Okay, well, hold on. Can yours go underwater and actually swim? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, check this out. If you guys want to hop in, I can actually swim this thing around.
Whoa, wait. Turn back around so I can get in.
Yeah, I'm already in. What the? The bloops inside do not look like this, by the way. You know it has 10 stomachs?
Yeah, I don't care about the interior. All I care about is the exterior. But look, I can go up and I can go down. And you want to see something cool? And why don't you press that button next to the head?
Oh, the button? Alright, what does that do?
Check it out.
Wait, I just pressed it. Did it work?
Hold on, wait. It didn't work. What happened? Oh, wait, you didn't press it. There we go. I just pressed it. Wait, what? Guys, did something? Oh my, I think everything's lagging out.
This was so big.
Yeah, I think it was too big. But what do you guys think? You guys saw the build. Is it sick or is it insane?
I think it's pretty cool.
I don't know what the buttons do, though.
I'll just tell you, it like starts chomping on stuff. It doesn't actually move. It just summons like a bunch of evoker fangs.
Oh, so that's how you made it need stuff.
Yeah. And then the lever, it also like shoots a bunch of water. But now everything's broken and it's all lagging. So that's that. I can't even move. What happened?
Well, I think ours was better.
Honestly, they were both good. Comment below whose build you think was better. All right, so guys, are you ready to get destroyed in this roller coaster build battle?
We are not going to be getting destroyed. The only person who's going to be getting destroyed today is you.
Yeah, we've already got a good idea for what we're gonna build.
Oh yeah? Well, the rules are simple. We just have to each build a roller coaster. Whoever's one is the coolest is gonna be the winner. And I guess the comments will decide whose is the coolest.
Yeah, we're going to win. You're getting destroyed.
How much time do we have?
20 minutes. Anyways, let the build battle begin. Now, me and my friends are doing this roller coaster build battle, but what they don't know is that I'm not gonna be building an ordinary roller coaster, all right? I'm not gonna build with normal Minecraft rails, normal Minecraft minecarts. Instead, I'm gonna be building with a real roller coaster track. Yeah, I've added a mod into our world which adds these insane looking roller coaster tracks that if I place down, take a look at this. It's like real tracks. This is gonna be sick. So yeah, anyways, since the build battle has started, we need to decide what we wanna build. Since we're supposed to be building a roller coaster, let's first pick out a cool color for our track. Wait a second, can we connect different colors of track? If we can, that would be kind of sick. Oh my goodness, wait, look at that. We actually can. We can connect different types of track. This gives me a bit of an idea. Why don't we build like a rainbow colorful roller coaster type thing? Ooh, what? We can even use Ender track? What is this? Okay, this is sick. This is actually sick. Wait, actually, instead of making a rainbow, I have another idea. How about we make our roller coaster have like different themes? There can be one area that's made out of wood and it can be wood themed. And then there can be another area that's made out of like endstone and it's end themed. Wait, yeah, that's going to be sick. That is actually going to be sick. All right, well, since we're building a roller coaster, the first thing that we're going to need is a little starting area. We need a little station where everybody can board onto the roller coaster and take their seats and stuff. And then we can start building the rest of the track. So I'm thinking for the station, we can build it something like this. Let me grab myself a magic wand so that I can build faster because we don't have that much time. And I'm thinking for the ground, we can build it out of some smooth stone here. This area will just be basic, generic roller coaster. It's gonna only get crazy later on. Let's go ahead and have some track right over here. And then I think there's like a thing that we can put at the end of the track called like an end stop or something. What is it called? Like stop? I have no idea what it's called actually. I'm just gonna try to look for it in creative mode. Ah, here it is. Headstock. I think we need something like this. Oh, track buffer. No. This is what we need. We can just put this down. How do we put it down? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Let's put it down right here facing this way. And okay, this is gonna be the start of our track. Let's go ahead and fill this area in with a little bit of oak planks. And while I'm doing this, how is your guys' roller coaster coming along so far?
Great. It's actually the greatest roller coaster ever. And we need to have a bigger drop. This isn't big enough.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Wait, you guys are adding a drop in your roller coaster?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be insane.
I'm not sure if there's a way for me to add a drop in my roller coaster. I don't think this mod actually supports that. It's fine. We don't need a drop. We'll just make ours cooler than theirs with other ways. I want this area where people get on the roller coaster to be really, really nice. Because, you know, this is the first area where passengers are going to see. It kind of sets an expectation. You know, first impressions kind of matter. So we got to make this area really good. And okay, I think something like this looks pretty good. This looks like something straight out of a theme park, I'm not going to lie, which is exactly what I'm going for. Yeah, we really got to focus on making sure that this is a good experience. If anything breaks on the middle of the ride, that's bad. Everything needs to be perfect and ready to go. But anyways, this is looking like a pretty nice entrance area. Now it's time to work on the actual track itself. Now, for building the track, I think the first thing that we should do is let me grab a piece of smooth stone and then put it inside of my offhand. I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm pretty sure if I have a block in my offhand, it'll... Okay, it didn't work. I thought it was gonna like set the block underneath the track to be this block. Maybe it works if I do it like this. Hold on. If I connect this together, will this work? Oh, slope too steep. What about now? Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, whenever you have a block in your offhand and there's like empty space underneath the train, it'll fill that area in. Good to know. First things first, let's make a nice little, just a simple flat area where the train or the roller coaster can get going. And then after that, I'm thinking we can get a nice little ramp going. This will be like the build up to the first part of the roller coaster. Let's select this and then will we be able to connect it to here? Oh, okay. Now it's saying slope too steep. We have to kind of keep it simple. Can I do something like this? Oh, that's too steep. Wait, I think this is a good angle actually. I think if we just keep it going up like this, as long as we don't have like a 2-block jump, we should be able to keep it going. So let's just have this go really, really high up. Wait, I wonder if we can do a loop. Like, you know, some of those roller coasters, how they like do a full loop. I wonder if we can do that. That would be sick. We'll definitely have to play around with some cool stuff. But first, let's have our roller coaster go all the way up here. It says too far away now. Great. Let's go a little bit lower down and connect it there. And then from there, we can connect it to here. And okay, is this high enough? Does this look scary enough for somebody who's coming by and thinking about riding on this? Let's break these extra blocks that we have here. I gotta be careful not to break the actual track itself. And okay, I think this is pretty good. I mean, this looks kind of scary. Definitely nothing compared to what I have planned later on, but I think this will do us well for now. Okay, now what we need to do is let's go ahead and have the roller coaster turn. But the question is, how do we make it turn here? Every time I try to connect something, it says slope too steep. Oh no, now it says turn too steep. Dude, that's the only thing with this mod. Everything is such a pain to make sure that everything connects properly. Now it says turn too steep. This turn doesn't look too steep. This looks like a perfectly fine turn to me. Maybe we can go higher up here. Oh, there we go. Now it can connect. All right, nice. So this is gonna be like the top of our track for now. Next, let's go ahead and have it turn. And whoa, what in the world are they doing over there on that side? I see you guys have created a big black box.
Oh yeah, that's because our roller coaster is gonna be really epic. It's gonna be dark and it's gonna be like the scariest thing ever.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that. I don't know if it's gonna be scarier than mine, but like it might be all right. All right, how do we connect this, bro? This turn area is kind of hard.
Are you just making yours out in open air? I can kind of see it a little bit. You know, the scariest roller coasters are the ones that make it so you can't see anything.
Well, my roller coaster is not going to be too scary. It's just meant to be entertaining. Yeah, I don't want to scare away all the guests. Oh man, wait, this is going to be a problem. We need it to come down now, and making it come down is going to be kind of tough without making it say slope too steep. Will it work here? Slope too steep, it says. Maybe we break this block, and then can we connect this? Slope too steep. What? Why is everything too steep? What about now? Does this work? Nope, slope too steep. Bro, the slopes are always too steep. Oh, wait, hold on. We got it working for 1 second. I don't know what worked, but something worked here for a second. We got to hurry up with this track over here. Actually, how about instead of making it go down, let's instead switch to a different type of track. What if we switch to the next theme, the next part of the roller coaster? And for the next part, I'm thinking we could do something like, let's see, maybe something end themed. I think that could be cool. We also have Blackstone, so we could do something nether themed as well. Oh wait, actually, yeah, let's do nether themed first. This entire roller coaster, it could be like an adventure. First, you're in the overworld, and then you go into the nether, and then after that, you go into the end. So here, let's go ahead and try connecting some of this Blackstone track right over here. Oh, that looks pretty good. That is pretty good looking. Let's make this a bit longer. I have an idea for what we can do in this area. So since this area is supposed to be nether themed, I'm thinking we could just have a bunch of lava all around the track. You'll see what I mean by that in a moment. First, let's go ahead and connect this track. I want to make it kind of long. Something like, no, I messed it up. Wait, can we break all of this at once? Oh, I have to break it all manually. Bruh. Okay, let's try connecting it one more time. Will this work? There we go. Yeah, this is what I need to do. All right, so now that we have this long stretch of track over here, let's go back to the start and, oh, we should probably replace the ground with something nether themed. What about some netherrack? / set netherrack. All right, that's pretty good. And then around it, here's where the lava comes in. We can have some glass up on the surface, maybe some tinted glass like this. And then we're just going to have lava pouring all over the sides of this nether area. That's going to be kind of tough to do. We need to add a place down here to catch the lava. Maybe let's build that out of blackstone as well. Let's grab some blackstone. Oh, wait, actually, there's a cooler looking type of blackstone. Weeping blackstone bricks. I did not even know this was in the game. Let's put some of this down over here, stack this out a little bit, and then up here. Oh, wait, hold on. We also got to add some walls over here. This entire area is going to be like a tunnel. There we go. Yeah, something like that looks good. Let's add some walls over here as well. And finally, some walls on this side. And all right, I think we should have the basics for what we need to do. What I want to do is pour lava right over here. That way, when people are going on the track, there's going to be like lava flowing around them. Oh, that's so sick. This is actually sick. Yeah, this is great. This is really good. Let's break this lava here. Maybe we should have the lava go out a little bit farther. So like, yep. This should be good. Let's raise the walls over here. And then now that we've got all of this in place, we should just be able to stack all of this. Let's select all of this. And then let's do / stack 20. There we go. Let's do it a little further. Maybe like 40. Yeah, I think that should be good for the nether zone. Wait, can I just select everything and then stack all of it? Oh yeah, we can. Perfect. I think I stacked it a little bit too far. Wait, how far did I stack it? Oh no, wait, that's a little bit too far. Let's try doing / stack 20. That's a bit too far as well. What about 15? A little bit too far as well. 10. There we go. Yeah, that's a good number. Maybe 12 or 13. Yeah, all right, that looks good. Now all we gotta do is just fill this entire top area with some lava. Or wait, before we do that, let's build the wall over here to make sure the lava doesn't spill out. And now let's just do / set lava and boom. Would you look at that? This looks sick. The lava should all start flowing down and yeah, I think this will all work. Wait, one problem. Look, the lava on this side is touching the wall, but not on this side. I think we've made an error. Let's / drain all of this. Oh yeah, I see the problem. I forgot to extend the blocks out on this side. Oops. Let's go ahead and / stack this a couple of times as well. There we go. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now we should be able to put in all of the lava and have everything work. / set lava. Oh yes. All right, this is great. So this is going to be the nether themed area. One thing that I think would be really cool to have here, or wait, actually, before we start doing cool stuff, we need to actually go build our track. And what? I got a sneak peek of what they're doing over there. I won't take any more looks because I want it to be a surprise, but we need to start building our roller coaster itself, like the actual coaster that people are going to be sitting on top of. That way we know how big we need to make everything. All right, well, in order to build the roller coaster, we're going to need a couple of things. We need to grab where is it? I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot how to do this, but I know that we need like a train thing. I'm just going to search up train and try to find it. We need to find ourselves a train station. Yeah, that's what we need. We also need train controls and train casing. Okay, wait, how does this work? You need to press it and okay, wait, we'll figure it out. Let's put down a train casing right here. Oh, that's not how you do it. I think we need to put down the train station first. So the train station goes here and then, oh wait, over here, let's have like a little, you know how every like theme park, they have the area where the ride operator sits? This can be where the ride operator will sit. We'll put the train station down right there. All right, so now that we have the train station, I think we have to hit create new train. Oh, okay, it's giving us an error. Use train casings on highlighted tracks to create bogies. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to put the train station or the train casing over here. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Can I break it? I think I made an error. Let's put the train station over here. And now, wait, what? Targeted track is too far from here. Are you kidding me? How far can it be? What's the maximum distance? Oh, it looks like this works. Let's put it like over here and then put the train station down right here. What? Too far? Let's move it one block closer. There we go. Now it works. All right, so now we can put we have to hit create train and then we can put a train casing over here and another train casing right over here. And I think this should work. Now if we hit assemble train, no structure attached to bogey 1. Oh, okay, we actually gotta build the train now. Let's go ahead and make it out of some, I don't know, white concrete. And now if I hit create, it doesn't work. Why? What happened? Let's make it a little bit longer. Maybe that's the problem. Still doesn't work. No structure attached to bogey 1. It's lying to me. There is a structure attached right here. Which one of these is even bogey 1? Maybe we need to have a structure attached like this. Oh yeah, look, there's like sticky stuff on the sides. We probably have to have it attached like this. Now will it work? What? Attach at least one forward facing. Oh yeah, we need the train controls. Let's add that in over here. We need to have like a train ride operator, some guy operating the train at all times, or the roller coaster. This is that intense of a roller coaster. But now is it working? Wait, we need to add super glue. That's right. Our train is super glued together. Now if we hit start, the what? Still doesn't work? Maybe we gotta super glue everything together. All right, moment of truth. Will this work? Attach at least one forward facing train controls block. Are you sure wait, I did that. We have train controls right over here. We've got super glue as well. Let's break that super glue. Maybe we got to connect it to the bogey itself. Oh, and there we go. We've done it. It finally works. Now, this is so sick. We can make the train go forward and backwards. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, wow. That is quite the large, steep. What is happening right now? Oh my goodness. This is nuts. This is insane. I think we've got a good train on our hands though. This should be pretty cool. And it's really big, so a lot of people can fit on it. I wonder if there's any way to make it go faster though. This thing is going a little slow. Is there any like engine that we can find? Whoa, steam engine? Wait. Can we make our thing steam powered? That would be insane. Let me ponder this item. So setting up a steam engine, you need to have a fluid tank. Okay. And then you can have it connected to a shaft. But then how do we connect it to a train? Oh my goodness, it's getting complicated. You need to have like, what? A whole camp. Okay, maybe we shouldn't do all of this. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Steam is kind of old. What about we just do like, oh my goodness, look at all of this. This is crazy. Maybe we just leave it as is. I think this is already pretty good. All right, but we got to build this thing out. We need to make this thing cool. Let's go ahead and disassemble the train. How do we disassemble it? I think I need to hold space over here and then go over to the train controls and then, okay, wait, it's not working. How do I add a new block onto it? Maybe we need to move it all the way back. I can't move it back. I can only move it forward now. What? And okay, we've arrived at the train station. Okay, I just have to put it in the exact block that the train station is at. Now we can hit disassemble train and yep, there we go. Everything works now. All right, cool. So I'm thinking the way that we can make this thing look is let's make it made out of glass. / walls. Actually, wait, we don't need to have like full glass walls. I've never seen a roller coaster before that's fully encased with glass. We need this thing to be open. That way people can like feel the wind blowing in their face and stuff. Here's what I'm thinking we do. For the captain, he can use this basalt tile stair to get on top of the train. Hold on a second. Yo, we got a glass gate. Oh, that's sick. For all of the other passengers, they can use this wooden stair to get into their seat. Let's go ahead and put some of these gates over here. And then, yeah, we can just make them out of glass. That is so sick how we can just make glass gates like that. Wait a second. Can we make glass fence? If we can make glass fence, that would be insane. Oh my goodness. I think we might be able to. Wait. Yo, we've got glass fence. Can we make like glass fence gates? I think we actually can. This is kind of sick. Look at that. We've got it all made out of glass. I'm starting to think though that maybe glass isn't the best item of choice here. What about we use some red concrete? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Or wait. Even better. This is my last color switch. Purple concrete. Oh yeah. This is what the train is going to look like. This is going to be great. Let's break all of the glass. I guess we can have it in the front here. And then let's go ahead and put some of these framed fences around. Oh, and look at that. They connect perfectly with the fence gate. Wait, this is actually looking so much like a legit roller coaster. This is so good. The only weird thing about our roller coaster is the way that it bends when it goes uphill. I don't know how real roller coasters manage that. That's something that, yeah, hopefully it won't affect the riding experience too much. I'm thinking for the gates, maybe we make them out of something other than purple concrete. Yeah, maybe like purple concrete powder. So that way you can kind of tell where you exit and enter onto the train. There we go. That's looking pretty good. And all right, now we just need some seats. I'm thinking for the seats, we can put a red seat up over here for the conductor. We should also put a purple fence between each passenger. But then for the passenger seats, I'm thinking we could use purple seats. The front and the back seats have a little bit more room. The front seat is going to be the scariest, so they deserve the extra leg space. And the back seat is for the person who's the most scared, who I guess could use the extra leg space as well. All right, but that's looking pretty good so far. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Does this thing actually assemble? And beyond that, does this thing actually fit inside of our nether area? Okay, we've got a slight problem. Yikes. Yikes. We did not super glue everything together. See, this is why super glue is so important. Let's go ahead and put this train back where it needs to be. Let's hold space. There we go. It has arrived at the train track. Let's disassemble the train, and yeah, we got to super glue it all together. That was the most unexpected outcome that I was not even expecting that. That was not in my book of things to expect. All right, now let's hit assemble again, and it looks like everything is working now. Yes, look at that. Oh, dude, I've even got like a conductor hat on. This is actually like a legit amusement ride experience. Wait, it's actually going pretty fast as well. Oh, here we go. Yo, we're inside of the nether room. Oh, no, we kind of hit the end of the track there. The nether area is almost the perfect size. It's just a little bit too short. We need to raise the ceiling a little bit. Let's just take our train back. This is this is some really high technology right here. That's how our train is functioning. Let's just leave it there for now, though. We need to go and raise the roof up here, which should be pretty easy to do. All we got to do is just select this position and then this other position over here, and then just do / move 2. There we go. All right, nice. That should have just solved everything. Wait. Actually, what? Okay, wait, I broke everything. Uh-oh. Why is there lava inside of the track? That's not what I meant to do. You know what? / drain 100. We got to get rid of all this real quick. I think I broke I broke something for sure. Let me select each one of these corners here. / stack once. That was quite the catastrophic failure. Actually, maybe let's stack this up like more than twice. Let's do / stack 3 or / stack 5. We can make the roof a little bit higher. Maybe we also make the door here a little bit more open. Something like that. And now in order to add the lava back, all we got to do is just stack this thing up twice, add the glass right over here, and then above that we can add the lava. All right, that's looking pretty good. That looks the exact same as it did before, except a little bigger. But now we need to extend the track. We need to go and build the next part. And wait, guys, how's your roller coaster coming along?
Good. This is the scariest roller coaster ever.
Scariest? Interesting.
It's pretty awesome. We've got a bunch of cool stuff along the ride.
Okay.
We're actually almost done.
Wait, what?
Yeah, didn't you say we have 20 minutes?
Okay, wait, I'm actually almost done as well, totally.
And he's not almost done. We're gonna destroy him.
Okay, wait, I gotta set up this end part. Let's grab some end bricks, and then we need to replace all of this with end bricks. There we go. So remember what I said earlier about making this whole thing like Minecraft themed? We can have the end area, we can have the nether area. I think it's time we build the end area. Let's select this position, and then, oh man, how are we gonna turn it? Every turn is too sharp, it says. Oh wait, actually, over here it can connect. There we go. All right, let's connect it over here. Wait, actually, let's break that. I need to put the end stone bricks in my offhand, so that way everything gets filled in nicely. There we go. Now, what are we gonna do for the end area? Maybe we can have some endermen pop up. Well, what do people have in the end? Oh, I think I know what we can do. Let me do /give -end portal, not end portal frame. I mean like the actual end portal block itself. I don't think I can give it to myself. Maybe I can do /set block, squiggly line, end portal. Aha, there we go. It looks like that worked. There it is. Yeah, why don't we just have the entire floor of this part be end portal? It's gonna look really cool. Oh, and for the walls, we can make it really, really dark with some of these black chroma blocks. These blocks are literally just pure darkness. They don't have any shading or anything on them. So when you look at them, it feels like you're in the void. Oh, that's actually gonna be really good. All right, well, let's get to that. I guess we'll need to make this thing go down. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we can just have the entire end area be going down. So that way, not only are you gonna be in complete darkness when you're riding this, you're also gonna be going down really fast. So it's gonna be scary. Well, not too scary. It's just gonna be thrilling. That's the better word. I think if we just keep the stair going down at this angle, it should all connect properly. Yeah, I think this will all work. It's just too far away. Wait, what? Turn too sharp? Oh my, are you kidding me? Why is the turn too sharp? Let's select all of this and let's do a quick little / move. I think now we might be able to make it work. Will this connect? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, let's try doing / move 5. Surely now we can get something to work. There we go. All right, cool. So we can have it connect there, and then from here we should be able to... That doesn't go down? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Let's break this, break all of this stuff. All right, I just wanted to connect from here to down here. Yes, okay, it looks like it works now. Perfect. Man, this train stuff is so complicated. Let's go all the way down here now, and oh yeah, everything is connecting nice and good. Let's have it go down to over here, and then from here... Oh no, turn too sharp. How do we fix that? Man, all these turn too sharp problems are actually... These are terrible. This is the worst problem to be having in a roller coaster right here. There's no way we're going to be able to build like a big loop if we're dealing with this. Okay, how do we make it so that it's not so sharp here? I just got to keep playing around with stuff. Is this sharp? Why is this not... How is this considered sharp? Oh, wait. Hold on. It can connect over here, but it can't connect here, which is what we need it to connect to. How did we do it earlier when it went up? Yeah, I'm not getting any good answers, actually. Maybe we just have to extend this part out longer. Turn too sharp, it says. What if we make it go down here? Oh, it can connect. Yes. Okay, we did it. Oh, look at that. Now we can bring it down to the ground. All right, cool. So now we got the full train connected. Now it's time to just make it cool and end themed.
And okay, our roller coaster is looking sick.
We just need to add a couple of finishing touches and then we'll be done.
Yeah, same here. Just gotta add a couple finishing touches and then my roller coaster will be done as well. I'm just gonna warn you guys though. My roller coaster is kind of insane. I don't know if you guys are gonna be winning.
Yeah, right, buddy.
No, like I'm serious. This roller coaster is nuts. Okay, wait, for this part, I'm just gonna build the walls out of some, I don't know, black stone for now. Because this black chroma block is really hard to see. I'll just build it out of black stone for now, and then at the end we can replace it all with some chroma blocks. So first, let's go ahead and set some walls into blackstone. Something like this. And then here's the hard part. We need to make the walls go down. This isn't like a flat stretch of rail like in the nether section. This is a little bit more fancy than that. I think something like this low should be good. And then every time the track gets lower, the floor over here can get lower as well. I think this should work. Let's add some walls up here as well. And also a roof. And okay, yeah, I think we have a nice little system over here that should work. Let's finish up this other wall and then we should be able to just / stack all of this. Or not / stack, but / copy and / paste. Actually, wait. What in the world have I done here? Why does the wall get thinner? It needs to go like this. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I think we can make something good here. And remember, all of these blocks are going to be changed into the black chroma blocks in a moment. Or maybe we could do the white chroma blocks. We could try all of them. But wait. Look, the track gets... Something weird happens with the track over here. Let's go ahead and build 2 more layers of the wall manually. And then we can start like copying and pasting everywhere. Okay, now that we've got part of the track manually built, here's what I want to try doing. I'm going to select this position and then this other position up here. And I don't know if this is going to work, but I think it will. Let's do / copy and then go down here and do / paste. And wait, did it continue properly? I think it did. Oh, but the track kind of broke a little bit, but hey, that should be fine. I mean, we can just paste the track in more when we get closer to the end. Let me just double check. Is everything working fine if we try connecting the track? Yep, it looks like it all works. All right, cool. So yeah, I think we're kind of good to go now. Let's go ahead and start adding in those portal blocks. Hopefully they don't cause too much lag. Let's do / set end portal. And oh yeah, this is looking sick. We'll just have the entire floor here be end portal. Oh gosh, we're adding a lot of end portals here. Hopefully this isn't going to start lagging. So far, it's actually pretty good. It's not really lagging. It just looks really cool. And okay, there we go. We've got all these parts covered in end portal now. Now let's go ahead and select all of this once more. We can go like all the way up here actually and select this position. And then if we do / copy and go down here and do / paste, boom, there we go. Oh, this is so automated now. We just have to go down, keep on doing / paste, and then everything is falling into place. Let's paste it in a couple more times. And all right, I think, yeah, this is pretty much the bottom. We can fill this area in with some blackstone. And okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to now turn everything into black chroma blocks. But first, let's set up the track again. So let's select this position and then let's have it go down as far as we can make it go. And then let's select that, make it go down. Oh, perfect. Everything still connects really good. Let's extend the wall over here a little bit more. And okay, I think we've got a good setup now. Let's just / stack this like 10 times. Let's do the same on this side. And then finally we can, let's add the roof. And now finally we can add the wall over here. And all right, I think this part of the train is pretty much good to go now. Of course, we still need to turn everything into chroma blocks, but let's go ahead and do that all now. Oh, dude, this is going to be so cool when it's all turned into chroma blocks. Let's select each side of this build. And then here goes nothing. We just got to do / replace blackstone with the black chroma blocks. And oh my goodness, dude, this is terrifying. It's just like pure darkness. Oh, and when you look down, it actually looks like the end. We just really got to hope that nobody falls off of their train here, because if they do, then they are going to go to a different dimension. This is so good though. And then once you go to the bottom, you get pulled out of the darkness. And then I guess the final thing that we should do is connect everything together at the end. Earlier, I put one of those like stopping things there, but I think having everything connected in a loop, that's probably how most roller coasters do it. Actually, that's definitely how most roller coasters do it. So we should copy that. Let's go ahead and put another rail over here, have this go all the way out this way. And I think we should be able to connect this nicely into the start of the track. I hope so, at least. Let's break this thing. And will this connect? Oh no, it keeps saying too sharp. Are you kidding me? No. I think we need to break a couple more blocks here. Can we do anything with this, or is this too sharp as well? This does not look too sharp. This looks perfectly fine. The mod is actually just being a hater right now. Let's try one more time. Whenever I see that green can connect sign, oh, like this, it's so beautiful. I need to see it right now though. I need to see it for this turn. Come on, give me that green can connect sign. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now let's connect this to the rest of the track over here. And all right, why does it look like that? You know what? We're just gonna go with it. All right, now let's just bring our roller coaster car back over to the start. And I think everything everything should be good to go. All right, guys, my roller coaster is officially done. This is the sickest roller coaster ever.
Ours is almost done. Wait, this dripstone looks so cool.
Dripstone? Oh gosh, don't tell me they have a part where dripstone falls on them and stuff. That would be cool. Let's move the train a little bit more back to align with these stairs that we've got here. And all right, I think this is good to go. Yeah, this is perfect. Well, shall we take a look at your guys' side first?
Okay, yeah, you can come over to our side now.
All right, I'm making my way over. And okay, I like what you guys did with the outside of this thing. It's all like boxed in.
Yeah, come inside, but be ready. It's pretty scary in here.
You named it the incinerator. Let me guess, is there fire involved?
Nope, no fire.
Ooh, I know that got you. Look at the flashing lights. Isn't this sick?
Okay, wait, this is actually kind of cool. But did you guys not have enough time for the walls?
Yeah, but it's still pretty scary. Here, hop inside of one of these carts, and then all you gotta do is just push yourself forward a little bit, and then we should start.
Wait, we're all going at the same time. Does your roller coaster support that?
It'll make it scarier.
It should work.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be in the front.
Plus, roller coasters are always with multiple people. It's kind of lame to have a roller coaster just by yourself.
Am I gonna be able to go up here?
And why isn't this track powered?
Wait, BB, just put a torch next to the track.
Okay, here we go.
Yo, all right, I'm going. It looks like it is. Whoa, what is that? Wait, guys.
Are you kidding me?
Half of your reels aren't powered. Why didn't you just use powered reels for everything? This is pathetic. Did you even test the roller coaster out?
I didn't test it out. BB Ash, I thought you said you tested it.
I ain't testing. I thought you were testing it.
Okay, well, let's just put some powered rails here, and then we can put one of these redstone links.
Why are you using wireless redstone links for your... Just put a lever down. You know levers work just fine over here, right?
Wait, BB Dash, what frequency were the redstone links connected to again?
Oh my goodness, no, this is actually, this is terrible. This is actually terrible. I'm just gonna say it.
No, you haven't gotten to the good part yet. Here, I'll just push you.
All right, a manual roller coaster, all right. Oh, now we're going downhill.
Yeah, look, you see the giant cloud?
That does look pretty cool, but I think you guys spent a little bit too much time on the cloud and not enough on the roller coaster. Yeah! I almost just got my head decapitated by that dripstone.
That's part of the fun.
Whoa, okay, now it's really, really dark. What in the world is going on here? Oh, okay, slow down a little bit. That was cool. I like that. It slowed down and then went fast again.
And now you're going through the jiggly part.
Oh, okay, that part was pretty cool. And wait, what's going on here?
This is the big drop.
This is the drop. This is nothing. And is that it? It just loops now?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. What did you think of the clown and all of the flashing lights?
I mean, it was pretty cool. It gave like haunted house vibes, but I don't know if this is really like, I don't think this passes the safety regulation. You guys want to come and see my roller coaster?
Sure, I'd like to see what you have. You only had one person on your team.
Yeah, but my brain is so big, I might as well count as 2 people. Anyways, take a look.
What? How you get such big tracks?
With my big brain. All right, well, everybody hop on in. This roller coaster is actually good. Don't hop into this one. This area is meant for me, the conductor.
I can't open up the doors.
You don't need to. Those are just and get out of the conductor seat.
Wait, this is cool.
Okay, go in the back seat or just go in one of these seats over here. Oh, I should have put the conductor in the back because the front is the scariest.
Yeah. Wait, how fast does this thing go?
Maybe it's good that you didn't put the conductor in the back.
I'm not scared. I'm just asking.
All right, well, everyone, are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Here goes nothing. All right, so guys, as your tour guide, let me explain to you where we are going to be going first.
Whoa, what the? I'm pretty sure the roller coaster just went under the ground.
First, we are going into the nether zone. Did you like that? That was cool. Next up, we're going in the end zone. Did you like that?
Whoa! Where in the world were we just then?
In the end. And now we are approaching our track. You guys want to do another loop?
That was it?
Hey, this one was actually fast, all right? If I had a little bit more land, I could have built it out more. But my roller coaster is actually pretty fast. Like, this is a lot faster than I thought it was. Look at this part. Let me slow down a little bit. This part is so sick. Tell me this part doesn't look sick.
Whoa.
This part does look kind of sick. What the? I'm falling off! Am I in the end?
Yeah, we kind of used live end portals
Who
here.
are you calling we? Didn't you just build this by yourself?
Oh, yeah, I did. Doesn't that make it more impressive, though?
Okay, well, this was pretty cool. I still like our clown, though. I don't know whose build wins.
Well, at the start, we said the comments will decide. So comment below whose roller coaster was the best. Dash's or Baby Dash and Ann's.
I just freed the end.
You Tilby Ender Dragon?
Breaking news! Scientists have been reporting that there is a huge meteor currently heading for Earth. Estimates are reporting that the meteor is going to land in approximately 10 minutes from now. Reports are predicting that once this meteor lands, all human life forms on Earth could be wiped away. Anyways, that is all the news for today. Now I'll be heading to my bunker.
What? A meteor? Now the world's gonna end? What is happening?
This is not very good.
Guys, did you hear what that news reporter said? He left, and then he went out to a bunker. We don't have a bunker. How are we gonna survive this?
This is not good. This is exactly what happened to the dinosaurs when they got wiped out.
No, I'm not ending like a dinosaur. We need to survive for longer. We need to go make a bunker.
I think that might be our only solution right now. Otherwise, we're gonna get destroyed by this meteor.
Where's the bunker materials? Is it inside of this chest? Oh, that's where I put my sausages.
Okay, Baby Dash, no time for messing around right now. This is actually like a bad scenario. If we want to build a bunker, then we need to hurry up because you heard what that guy I said, scientists were reporting that the meteor is gonna land in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Now, where is the optimal spot to build a bunker at?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is that, like, the door has to be strong.
Wait, I found these netherite trap doors. This can help for your bunker. Pretty much for a bunker, they're pretty simple. We just need to have a really, really strong door, and then inside of it, we should put like a bunch of sausages so that we never run out of food.
Sausages? That's your idea for bunker food?
Maybe that's just trapdoor literally has a hole in it.
It's made out of netherite. Netherite's the strongest thing in Minecraft.
No, it is not. There is a lot stronger things you can use.
Well, then why don't you build it?
You know what? Maybe I will. What in the world is that?
I'm gonna start building a sausage assembly plant down here. Do you want to join me or not?
What are we gonna do about him?
And I think we gotta go build like an actual bunker.
Fine, you guys are just missing out then. Don't forget to close the door though. The meteor is gonna strike in like 10 minutes and I want to be alive when it does so.
That door is not gonna be blocking you. We'll call you when our bunker is done. Just come over to us.
I'm not coming to your guys' bunker. Your guys' bunker is gonna be poop.
Okay, well, and I actually think I know a good spot where we can build our bunker. Maybe Ash is just being stubborn. Once he realizes that his little sausage bunker is not a good idea, he'll just come running to our bunker.
Yeah, probably. So where do you think we should build the bunker?
Well, I know this spot really, really deep in the woods that's really good. There's not going to be any other people there to mess with us. It's kind of a perfect spot for a world-ending scenario like this because it's super hidden away.
Yeah, when the world is ending like this, you can only have close allies nearby. You don't want to be too close to the rest of the people.
Absolutely not. But okay, this is the spot that I was thinking we could build in. Somewhere in this forest over here.
Yeah, this genuinely seems like a good spot.
Maybe we just build it here. This seems like a nice area.
Well, the first thing that we're gonna need to do is have a really, really strong door.
Yeah, and for the door, don't worry about that. I got that covered.
In that case, I'll start digging down. Another thing that we're gonna need inside of our bunker is a bunch of farms.
Yes, farms are going to be really, really important. We're going to need some plant farms, some animal farms, because if we're never going to be able to come back on land again, we're going to need a way to eat.
Also, there's a ton of water down here. We're gonna need to deal with that.
All right, well, first things first, I'll start building the door. I'm going to make this bunker door pretty big, so that way we have a lot of space. In case we want to, like, carry in a car or something in here, you know?
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
First things first, I'll go ahead and build a little frame of netherite around here. And then, the next thing we're going to need to do is we need to find a block to build the main bunker door out of. And I think I know something that could be good. What about some steel plating?
Ooh, is that stronger than netherite?
I'm pretty sure it's like 10 times stronger than netherite. What we got to do is put some steel plating down over here, and then we're pretty much just going to have like a giant door that opens up on the press of a button. The hard part is going to be keeping all of the motors and stuff for opening the door hidden away. But anyways, now that we've got all the blocks for the door done, the next thing that we need to do is grab a motor, and we need to make this thing actually work. Now for the motor, we should probably place it somewhere here on the inside because we don't want it to be exposed to the outside world. Let's put some steel plating down here, and then we can have the motor somewhere here, I'm thinking. Then over here, if we use some super glue to connect everything together, just like this, now we should be able to go here and turn on the motor. Oh wait, actually that's not gonna work. We're gonna need to grab ourselves a mechanical bearing. We need to have the bearing going into the door like that, and then we need to have the motor going into the bearing. Now it works, but yeah, we've clearly got a little bit of a problem here. This looks sick though. Let me stop this once it goes back into the stop position, and I need to figure out how to make it so that this thing doesn't go too far. Okay, what is this? Only place near initial angle? What in the world are these placing modes? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I think what we're gonna need to do is grab ourselves one of, where is it? One of these things, a sequenced gear shift. Now, I've never used one of these things before, but I think it should be pretty easy to figure out. We pretty much just have to program what angles the door is gonna open and close on. So wait, what is this? Turn 90 degrees? Let's try hooking up a motor to this and seeing if it works. So I think what we have to do actually is let's grab a lever, and we need to power this with redstone. So let's just put a lever down right here, and now, oh, it closes 90 degrees and then it stops. Okay, that's perfect. That is exactly what we need. And now if I turn it on again, it will, oh, it turns another 90 degrees. Interesting. So each time I turn it, it just spins 90 degrees. All right, that's not bad, but that's not exactly what we need it to do. We need to make it so that when we turn it on, it goes reversed. So now if I press it, it should. It opens the door. That's so sick. But now we need to make it so that it closes whenever it's off. How do we do that? How about over here we make it when it's, oh, okay, I think I know what we need to do. For the end instruction, let's set it to turn by angle, and then we're gonna make it go 90 degrees forward. So, oh yeah, this is gonna work perfectly. Here, for now, let's set this to end real quick, and then let's go ahead and rotate this thing back in the correct orientation. And okay, wait, we've actually got it figured out. Let's set this back to turn by angle, 90 degrees, and then input speed forward. All right, so now look, if we turn it on, on, the bunker door opens, and then oh, that's so sick. Wait. We need to add a delay though. We need to add a time delay to it. Let's add a time delay for like, I don't know. Yeah, what about 10 seconds? And then over here, we can make it turn by angle, 90 degrees forward. And all right, now this should work perfectly.
How's the door looking, Dash?
Oh, it's looking really nice, actually. Look, if I press this button here, then the door opens, stays open for 10 seconds, and then wait for it. Any second now, it automatically closes. That is so sick. I can't believe we just did all of that.
Nice.
Now that we've got that out of the way, the next thing that we should do is we need to cover all of this stuff up, because if a meteor is going to strike down, we need to make sure that all of the motors and stuff are protected. Otherwise, if the motors get destroyed from the meteor, the whole bunker is never going to be able to get opened. So let's just cover all of this up with some additional stuff. There we go. This will just be like a little control box. And all right, now the bunker door is looking pretty good. Here, I'm just going to enter the bunker from this hole real quick. Let's see what we've got down here.
Check it out. Pretty much, I've set up some water elevators here for going up and down. And then down here is the main hallway where we can have all of our rooms.
Ooh, okay. What's this room over here going to be?
This right here is gonna be the farm room. Pretty much we're gonna have all of our animals and plants here so that we never starve.
That seems like a good idea. All right, well, I guess in that case, if you're building the farm room, I need to figure out a way to open and close the door from the inside and the outside. And I think I have a good idea in mind. Let me go ahead and grab myself one of these remote controllers. Where are they? I need a linked controller. That's what I need. This is actually going to be so sick. We're literally going to be able to have our very own controller for opening and closing the door. Now, it's been a while since I've used one of these before, but I'm pretty sure what we need to do is first we need to put a redstone link down over here, and then inside of the redstone link for the frequency, we can just put this steel plating. We just got to put that inside of the blue box. And now inside of the linked controller, inside of, wait, how does this work? Oh, over here. Okay. Inside of, I don't know, I guess this button here, this area here, I'll put down a steel block. There we go. Something like that. And then now if I go here and open up the linked controller, if I press, wait, hold on. Which button did we do? Oh, the up button. If I press the up button, then nothing happens. Okay, wait, why in the world is that? Oh, it's because I need to put this in receive mode. There we go. Now if I go here and press the up button, oh my goodness, that is so sick. That is actually so sick. And I'm pretty sure this is going to work from both inside and outside of the bunker, because we've literally set up like a wireless link. Here we go. Let's see it close. And then if I want to open it, I just go here, press up, and boom, it's opened. That is actually insane. We've literally got a remote control bunker door. I guess I'll just go ahead and put a couple of these controllers all around the bunker. We can have one over here. We can just put it inside of this item frame. Wait, oh, this is not an item frame. What in the world? Why do I have framed item frames? Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I can like, I can make it look like a block. Wait, that's kind of cool. Let me grab another one of these item frames, and I'll put some more of these downstairs.
How do you think Baby Dash's bunker is looking so far?
Probably not as good as ours, because I'm not gonna lie, this bunker door is looking super secure. I don't even know how to describe it. Wait, let me grab an ender chest. I think this will be a helpful thing to have inside of the bunker. Just an ender chest where you can store all of your stuff permanently. I'll also put down a crafting table here. This area can just be like a little station where you do stuff. Where in the world are the crafting tables? I'm searching up crafting table and nothing shows up.
Oh no, did the world run out of crafting tables already?
I think it might have, actually. Wait, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, there we go. I just got a crafting table and an anvil. I'll just put them down over here, and then yeah, this is looking like a pretty nice setup. So I guess while you're building the farm area over here, I'll start putting together something for the bedrooms so that we have a little place to stay in.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
I'm thinking for the bedroom, we can just build it like right here outside of the farm area. And the first thing we're going to need to do is clear out a little bit of space here. So using some commands, let me just do / stack, I don't know, like 3, maybe big. Actually, no, that should be big enough. And then let me stack it again this way. And then let me select this entire area, stack it a couple times that way. Oh yeah, we're starting to get quite the room going here. And okay, I think this is probably big enough for a simple bedroom. There's just going to be 3 of us staying in here anyways.
That is if Baby Dash actually comes over to our bunker.
He should. There's no way he's actually going to stay in his little sausage factory.
Well, hey, maybe if his bunker is actually good, we could just like cut off his door. We could block off the little trap door that he had, and instead we could just connect his bunker to ours with a tunnel.
Oh yeah, we could just connect the 2 bunkers together. What's a good block for building a bedroom though? We're gonna want something bright, something that like reminds you of the outdoors, because we're never gonna go outdoors again after coming in here. What about some cyan chroma? How does this look? Oh my goodness, that is so cursed, but it looks great. All right, we're going with the cyan chroma. This looks really good for like daytime. Like this is a really good block for simulating a daytime sky, but when we're trying to sleep, we're definitely gonna want it to be darker. I have an idea for how we can make it look darker though during nighttime. First things first though, let's set the ground of this place into something nice like, I don't know, oak planks. And then I guess for the bed situation, we can just have some really nice looking bunk beds. Yeah, how about that? Actually, we don't even need bunk beds. There's enough room in this place for huge beds for all 3 of us. Also, what am I doing using red beds? We gotta get like the themed beds. Oh yeah, this is gonna look way better. There we go. We can have a bed for me, a bed for Baby Dash, a bed bed for you. Actually, I want my bed on this side. Yeah, I want more room.
I don't mind. We're probably not even going to be spending much time in the bedrooms anyways.
Yeah, later on, we definitely got to have like an entertainment room or something. All right, but anyways, this is looking pretty good for like a daytime situation, but we should add a way to make it look dark if we're trying to sleep. And I think I know exactly how we can do that. What I'm going to do is put 2 command blocks down over here, and let me grab a sign. This one is going to enable daytime, and this one is going to, what in the world is that? That is not the type of sign that I wanted. This one is going to enable nighttime. And the way that this is going to work is that inside of these command blocks, I need to grab a command. We're going to do /fill from this corner all the way up to this other corner over here. I can't even tell how high this goes, all the way up to this corner. So /fill from one corner to this corner with black concrete, replace chroma block cyan. Boom. So now if we run that command, it puts it into nighttime mode. And then if we want to go daytime mode, all we have to do is just replace black concrete with chroma block like that. And boom, there we go. Now we got daytime mode. So now let's copy and paste those commands into these command blocks over here. There we go. And wait, actually, instead of black concrete, what if we do black chroma block? Oh, that's going to look way better, I think. It'll look even darker. Let's put some blocks over here, and then we can put buttons in front of each of them like that. And all right, so this is what nighttime looks like. Oh, that's pretty dark. And then this is what daytime looks like. That's perfect. And finally, we can even add a door over here. Maybe just something simple. Something, ooh, what about a glass one?
Wait, if we could do a sliding door, that would be so cool.
We might be able to. I'm seeing a couple good options over here. There's also a big safe door. Wait, that might be pretty on theme for a bunker. Does the big safe door even fit? It looks like it's 3 by 3 blocks wide, so it should fit. Oh, look at that. We have a safe door. Wait, that's so sick. That is actually sick. Let's put it right here. All right, yeah, so that's the bedrooms.
All right, well, the farming unit is looking pretty good too. I'm gonna build a quick little storage room here for storing all of our supplies. While I'm doing this, you wanna go check on Baby Dash?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. How long has it been? Do you think the meteor has hit yet?
Probably not yet. We definitely would have heard it if it did.
You're right. All right, well, let me go take a quick look on Baby Dash. This bunker door is still so sick, and I'm not gonna get over that for a while. That is such a sick door. Baby Dash is gonna be blown away when he sees this. Oh, also, I should probably cover this up. I used this hole to get inside of the bunker earlier. All right, time to go back over to Baby Dash's bunker. There's no way that guy actually built a sausage factory. Okay, what in the world have we got going on over here? Are these cannons? Baby Dash, hello?
Oh, hey Dash, what are you doing in here?
Dude, your door's not even locked. How do you expect this to stop, like, a meteor?
Because it's made out of netherite. A meteor doesn't have hands. It's not going to try to open the door.
Well, what in the world have you got going on here?
Oh, this was actually a guest room that I made for any people like you who wanted to stay here after their bunker was poop and got destroyed.
Our bunker is way better than this.
Yeah, well, check out my bunker. It has bedrock. I even made a room for Anne if she wants to stay here.
Wow. All right, well, what is this?
This is the sausage factory. This is where we're gonna eat food. Well, I don't know if I'll let you guys eat in the sausage factory. You guys might just have to, like, bring your own food. This is where I have workers making me sausages all day.
What have you got going on here?
And then also I have my room over here. Don't come in here. It is my room. You're not allowed to. I have 2 doors for extra security.
You got a helicopter? Baby Dash, how exactly are you gonna fly that helicopter out of here?
With my hands. I also made graves for you guys because I know you're gonna die.
Okay, well, I mean, there's a nice bunker and all, but you want to come over to ours? Maybe you can, like, connect your bunker to ours?
And get my bunker destroyed from the inside out? Yeah, I'm good. I'll come check it out, though.
Yeah, no, I think you just pull up. You don't have a ladder to get out, do you?
What even is this block?
Oh, it's reinforced steel plating. It's like 10 times stronger than netherite.
I knew about that.
All right, well, anyways, Baby Dash, our bunker is right over here. Here it is.
What in the world is this? Do we even have a door?
Actually, you're standing on the door right now. Check this out.
What in the world was that?
This is what, like, an actual bunker door looks like.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe your door is, like, alright, but the rest of your bunker is probably poop. Do you even have any, like, food here?
Actually, yeah. Just come down here, and this is where the main bunker area is.
Whoa, what the?
This is the farming area, and built this.
Oh, hey, Baby Dash. I'm glad you decided to come and stay in our bunker. This place is gonna be really safe.
Wait, do you guys have, like, sausages here?
Well, I mean, there's cows. You can make sausages out of the cows.
And then, Baby Dash, check this out. This is the bedroom. State-of-the-art bedroom system, all right? If it's daytime, you keep it like this. If it's nighttime, you put it into sleep mode.
What? How did you do that?
Magic, literally. And then, wait, Anne, what were you building over here again?
Oh, this was just a little safe storage room. This is where we can hide all of our stuff if we need.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, Baby Dash, do you want to stay in this bunker, or do you want to go back in yours?
Well, I mean, this is alright, but yeah, your bunker doesn't have any sausages, so I'm gonna go back upstairs. Ow, wrong elevator.
Yeah, you gotta go in that one.
Are we really gonna just let him go out to his own bunker? Was it even any good?
What the-
No!
I'm gonna stay in this bunker. I think the meteor hit.
Are you okay? Looks like you have some sort of poisoning.
I think I have radioactive poisoning. You guys have any milk down here?
Yeah, just follow me to the cows. We have a lot of milk.
All right, well, I guess that settles it. This bunker is the better one. That was pretty crazy, and if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.